takes you. Test drive one at your Toyota dealer. Toyota. Let's go.
The Phoenix Suns this afternoon here in Minneapolis. Welcome back to win for the Timberwolves in Sacramento. Anthony Edwards, a huge reason for it. He had 13 points in clutch time, by far the most in any game he's had throughout his career. And Ant has simply just been good overall in the fourth quarter and overtime throughout this 5th season in the NBA. When you look back to his 2nd season in the league, 5.3 points a game in the 4th and overtime. 5.7 the next season, and you see here in his 5th year, he's averaging 6.9 points in the 4th and overtime. He's just consistently gotten better throughout his career. Coach Finch said here in this season specifically, Ant has improved in many different areas of his game in the 4th and overtime.
You know, learning to close games, decision-making, shot selection, obviously finishing. Seemingly this year, like a lot more in the flow, right decision. You know, even the shot Jaden misses is the right play at the end of the game. And he's been doing that way more often than not.
What's going on, YouTube? Hopefully we are live on y'all's YouTube. I think we're working. What's up, Playback? Playback, if you can hear me, y'all gotta be patient with me. I got no Sundo today, so I'm running YouTube and Playback by myself. Try to make sure you guys have your VIPs. Sundo is walking with our Lord and Savior on a beach right now, talking about the future of humanity. And we gotta hope that that goes well for the rest of us.
Devin Booker. Number 22, Mason Plumlee. Number 21, Tyus Jones.
But what's good, everybody? Get my camera up a little bit. Early-ish tip-off. Anybody excited about this game? Anybody got a good feeling about this game? Porque I don't feel good or nothing. It doesn't seem like a dub, but maybe that's just PTSD from recent games and recent games versus the T-Wolves. First chance to play them after they swept our asses. No Durant. Pretty cool intro for them, though, not gonna lie. Guys, hit that like button. We got 62 watching. We need to get as many likes as we can so Sundo will front run and show up at some point. He starts to see that we've got a packed house. He gets a little jealous, wants the attention back on him. We need to really force that issue. Stunna, I'm trying to figure out how to do Arizona's... There we go. AZ family, baby. Now, AZ family was not glitchy for me last time. I'm praying it isn't again. And right as I say that, it starts glitching. So, YouTube TV, we're on the way. Give us a couple seconds, YouTube TV. We'll be warping you up. Ruben, baby boy Ruben likes the T-Wolves jerseys. I need to see them on the court because by themselves, I don't really like them. The ones I put in the thumbnail aren't the real. They're not the real ones. Because I don't think they've worn them yet. This is their first time. King West, give me a second. I'm looking here in Playback for you and Slayers for a VIP.
With a big win. For more on that, let's check in with Amanda. The Phoenix Suns look to close out their 4-game road trip.
Just a reminder, y'all, in
against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, following back-to-back losses,
playback, if you have your own NBA League Pass, you can sign in, and then you don't need a VIP.
and it involves being road warriors. He said we have to learn how to fill our cup, really make sure that we're resting our bodies and just taking care of ourselves. He said this is the road. Everyone has to live on it. Everyone has to learn how to play our best brand of basketball. Today we get another opportunity to go out and compete. Now, he also mentioned that although he hasn't been too happy with the way that the Suns have started games as of late, he said we have a professional group. They know they have to come out and be ready, and hopefully we do see that turnaround here today.
Thanks, Amanda.
Yeah,
That
world,
is
it's
exactly
about to
right.
start right now.
One of the
Yeah,
reasons, but really
I'm about to
more
pull up
lineup-based
YouTube TV because this is some
here
old horse
for Bud
bull
and this Suns coaching staff
jive.
as They will go big across the front line with
Some damn horse
and Mason
jive.
Plumlee. But I don't think there's any
Starting in
question
place
about
of Kevin
getting
Durant.
off to a
Dunn had been
sharp
starting.
first,
Now he's not
fast
starting.
start.
So, this is a group that has not played together, and you got 2 7-footers.
Whirly
that
squirrely, I got you
somebody's
something
Going
here.
to be playing power forward. Nurk is probably a better 3-point shooter than Plumlee, but I wouldn't be surprised they kind of play a high-low.
Good Sunday afternoon crowd here for this matchup. Of course, a rematch of last season's conference semifinals. The Suns had dominated this regular season series. They swept the season series last year. But of course,
Playbackers, once
were
again,
swept
I'm
away
alone,
in
so
the
just make
postseason.
sure you message me, and if you need to hop in YouTube,
Get
you
a look
message
at
me to ask
Devin
for
Booker.
a
He's certainly
playback.
eager to
You know, if you see somebody,
get on the floor and get
that
going
needs
here today
one.
after being harassed and hounded
say something, let
all
them
night Friday in
let them know
Oklahoma
they need
City.
to come tell me on YouTube if I'm not responding.
Yeah, and we heard Chris Finch.
If you see
the
something,
Minnesota
say
Timberwolves
something. Come
head
on,
coach
let's
talked about,
party tonight.
tough.
It's a good hook.
We're still
Trust me,
trying
it's
to
a good
find
hook.
ourselves, and we haven't gotten the groove yet, basically.
Yeah, it's a team that 2 midweek losses back to back to the
All right,
Portland
Plum
Trailblazers.
Daddy with
They've
the
actually
ball.
played their best basketball
Nurk
against
and
teams
Plumlee
above
starting to
500.
fight their
3-1 against teams
big
sitting above
lineup.
500.
Tyus to
As
Book.
comes
Let me get
off
this
the
game cast
double
going.
screen, works off Mace.
Ooh, it's doing
Gets to that 18-footer, leaves it
itself.
short.
Brick for Book from 3. Okay, I like their court.
Clyde McDaniel.
So
And this is a
far,
different
that does
Minnesota
look
team
good.
Defensively, Kevin, as far as Oklahoma City, they had guys kind of the same size athletically. They could switch off and
Let
so
me get
forth.
this,
and Booker was getting
there we
double and
go.
triple
Looks
teamed.
okay.
I don't
Let me
think we're
fix it a
going to
little
see
bit.
that because with Randall switching off Booker's going to be able to take advantage.
You saw the help defense there from Nurk. 8 on the shot clock here for Minnesota. Quick inbound to Conley. The Suns able to recover.
Conley has to
Defense
kick
so
it
wide
out
open.
to Randall for 3. No good. Nurk and Plum fighting for the board. Boy, I'm glad I didn't grab Nurk's rebounds. I didn't bet anything on Nurk. I'm done playing parlays on Nurk Dad, who drills a 3.
That's
That
even
would have been
a better
nice.
problem.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Annie, that ankle of his has still been tender. He's not had a lot of lift, and we saw it even the other night, it affecting that 3-point shot. That's a great sign right there. He looked much more confident in his base and the stroke.
Yeah, and you're right. It affects your footwork.
Stop talking
your
about the
pivoting,
way
your ability
Nurk
to get to
strokes. I'm
the
getting
boards
uncomfortable.
because somebody's playing physical against you and the ability to jump.
3-point makes were hard to come by.
Randall,
Friday night,
chicken
Oklahoma City.
wings,
Randall using that
Nurk,
body
and hits a
here,
fadeaway.
6'9".
That wasn't ugly, I'll tell you that.
60.
And Randall may hit shots early on, but I think if Nurk and Plumlee can play physical against him, he might in the fourth quarter. be tired a
Tyus,
little bit.
screen from
Jones
Nurkola.
takes a scoop pass from Nurkic. Now gets a switch with Gobert stepping out on him.
Crossing him up. Hezi and passes goon ass. Kicks it to Dunn. Dunn to the rack. Floater. I love you, Dunn. I love you, Dunn.
Done 9 points in his 25 minutes on Friday night. Nurk, great hands, had the steal, and then a delayed whistle. He will get him for
gets
the
called
personal
for a
foul.
foul.
He's looking to the Suns bench to determine worthy of a challenge or not. As Bud looks back as well.
Yeah, he's not going to this early in the game.
All right, everybody in playback's
But
chilling.
again,
Let's
you love
go.
the activity from Nurk here early, as Ants has that one jammed out of his hands by Plumlee. The Suns really active defensively here to start this one. A
All right,
much
Dunn
better
over to
start than
Tyus, top of the
last
key.
2 games.
Screen from Nurk. Back to Nurk. Behind his back, Dwibble. Hand off to Bookie. Over to Plum Dog. Screen for Book. He'll pull up from the elbow and hit. Thank you, Book. Wowie.
And I'll just say this. There was a lot of just nonsense.
Love you, Boswell.
The last 2 days about Devin
And you
Booker
know,
and his
I'm sure
scoring
the
over
Suns
last
love you too.
Games. And I think what we've seen with Devin Booker is
screen here. We get it to Rudy. Stood up by Mason. Book in transition. 3. Tyus with the assist. Beautiful. Book actually getting open shots. Can't believe I'm actually saying those words with no one else in there with him. Let's go. Guys, hit that like button. There's optimism. We're not miserable yet. All right, now's the time to hit the like, because you know, once we go down, you're going to start tearing at each other's throats, and no one's going to like this stream. Y'all are going to put it on Sundo, because he's black, because y'all are racist. Is that a good tactic to berate the chat and call y'all racist? Does that work? Does that make you guys want to like and sub? It's Sundo's tactic. I'm just trying to do it for him. Christian says, hopefully we can get a little playback. Oh, sorry, payback. I got playback on the mind. Playback music type shit. I might need to move this over a little bit. These little, I might have to get rid of these. We don't even really need these to BH. That looks cleaner anyways. Worley said, that's true. We are racist. At least you admit it. Worley, now would be a good time for you to stretch out of your whiteness. Okay? It's an activity, a morning activity ritual I want you doing every day. What up, Jalen Williams? Yeah, man, early game today. I got some good sleep, but a little dehydrated. I keep getting headaches, man. I had a headache during the Husker stream yesterday. We got cooked. You know what I need? I just need a win. I need a win. My Huskers have lost 5 weeks in a row after going 5-0. So on that front, me miserable. Luckily, hate videos do well in Husker land. But I just need a win. Suns have lost, what, 3 in a row?
And it's time to nominate
2 in a row, 3 in a row.
For the 24-25 Originative Award.
Worley says, I'm not even white. Good.
Business will receive
Okay.
$5,000 plus promotional recognition across Sun social media and more. Learn more at suns.com/empowerment.
You know what I'm talking about then, Chopra.
Look, already 2 of 3. 3 balls.
Chopra, were you there for my Husker live stream yesterday? That was fun.
Just 9
Ugh.
downloaded, and that was the first time this season. He snapped.
All right, old man Mike Conley brings it up, gives it to Ant, Book guarding.
And you can see the difference already.
Go
early
Bear.
in this first quarter as
Back
far as
over
the
to
defense
Conley,
is concerned.
almost ripped by Plum Dog Billionaire.
They're making things happen because of their size.
We're going to get a lot of Oso tonight.
They have forced on Minnesota as a shot clock
That's what I'm
down.
thinking. Conley, floater. Is that an and one? That can't be an and one. That can't be an and one. That can't be an and one. That can't be an and one.
On Nurk as Conley was turning.
Okay, it's not an and one. Good.
Well, that's a tough one there. That's already 2 on Nurk, and that will prompt.
Campos, he's at
change
Choich
here
right
as
now.
Oso
He's,
Ighodaro will check into the game.
I think
That's a tough one to give
our
up to
Heavenly
Nurk, who
Father
again
is
looked
washing
fresh
his
today,
feet
hit the
right
first
now.
three-point shot.
if I'm not
Well, that's what
mistaken.
we saw
But we'll
last year,
ask him.
too.
Hopefully
He
he'll
had a
be here.
tendency to get
BBL
in
Royce,
foul trouble.
$2 dono. Thank you,
The
brother.
rest of it was a big time
Says, what's
kick
up?
shot.
Working till 9 like Sundo.
When he can stay
So,
on the
Roy,
floor, out of foul trouble and
I always
continue to
ask you what you do,
Suns are a better team.
and I never listen to what it is you do. So I promise, if you tell me what your new job is, I will remember it. That's my promise to you. Oso to Book. Ooh, what a beautiful spin from Book. Book out to Dunn. Ooh, they're chasing Dunn off the three-point line. That's not good for me, Parlay.
You like that there's
They're
a lot
starting
of
to think he
passing,
can
but
shoot. I
sometimes
like
you
that
overpass
DoorDash.
and you
Okay,
look for
I
a
won't
shot.
forget. You're exactly like Torrey. That's what you need to say. You're working like a young Torrey Jones. Oso with the poke out from behind.
Yeah, and back to your point, Andy.
Their ball. What's up, Jacob? Big Dick Jacob Fredericks in the house, everybody. Why do I say Big Dick?
Yeah, he's really kind of had opportunities.
He sent me a picture. Just kidding. His calves are undefeated, which makes your dick grow.
This is what I love
or
about
so
Plumlee.
I've heard.
He can take the ball off the glass and
Plum Dog.
Yeah, you're not concerned about
looking for somebody. Anybody tell me.
To stop and give up the dribble.
Yeah,
Tyus to Book. Oh, what a pass to Oso.
Oso Iguodaro.
You know, just that one dribble
Pretty.
by Booker. He
Good
picked
shit,
up,
Book.
He was looking around. Defense was collapsing on him, and great awareness by Oso on the cut.
Gobert with a handoff. Again, you see the Suns flashing some double teams at the perimeter. Ball handlers of Minnesota.
Euro for McDaniels is good.
Shot right there.
Damn.
Jaden McDaniels. Wait, really, you go back to that playoff series, and it was Jaden McDaniels and Nikhil Alexander-Walker
Tyus.
in Game 1, which really
getting a
turned
screen
that
from
game.
Book.
It wasn't the
Kicks to Book. He's
big game
open
from
for
Ant-Man or
three.
anybody else. As Booker
Drills it. He's feeling it.
dialing
He's
up
feeling it.
the
He's
ball
feeling it,
distance.
folks.
Yeah, and it wasn't just
Good.
knocking down shots. Defensively, he played really well. McDaniels was really tough to get around.
Yeah, such a long-arm defender is Minnesota.
Plum Dog Trillionaire with the steal. Pushes it to Tyus. Open three. Gimme, gimme, gimme. No good.
Oso fighting for it, but it's not that long into the hands
Tips it
of
straight to
Edwards.
Anthony.
Edwards, as he pointed out, with a monster night Friday.
Uh-oh. AE almost had a crazy poster, but he didn't even try. He got bumped and just stood up. That's a 3-point. Oh, no, he's hurt. God damn it. Randall just Zaza cheap shotted Book. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. He's getting up. He was holding his ankle.
Of Randall's foot.
He's standing up.
Down, and as you see Randall stick that foot out.
Okay, that
Just
could have been a lot
enough.
worse. It wasn't great, but it could have been a lot worse.
And yeah, Booker lands on it.
It didn't go to the side or anything like that. More like just a flexion situation.
Our officiating crew today, the crew chief Carl Lane.
So Vision, the dunk was heavily contested. It was a putback dunk, and there was like people trying to block it. So
As team trainer Roger Sancho down there taking a look at Book appears to be okay.
Yeah, it looked like he just stepped on the toe with the front of his foot.
Yeah.
Ankle didn't roll.
say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. I don't like that song, but it's from my era, and you know, it's something that gets burned into your brain. Believe me, Sundo would be singing that too. All right. Reckless closeout.
We will have 3 shots for a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Ball on the side with 24 on the shot clock.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was by design, but Carl Lane really holding the pause there so the fans could shower him with their unhappiness.
It's like they know the Minnesota crowd.
You heard the call, so it is a reckless closeout.
God, I need
And
coffee
look,
so bad.
That is it. It is a black and white rule. It doesn't matter how far under the shooter's foot you get. If there is any contact with
I
the shooter's
promise,
foot,
Ruben, I have a
unless the
terrible
shooter goes out of his
singing
way to
voice.
initiate that contact, it is always
Terrible.
going to be a reckless closeout.
Sometimes
You
I
see
can
Julius
mimic
Randle
a very
trying to
specific
get
style of
information,
singing
but
if someone has a weird singing voice,
Grayson
but
Allen, great sign, saying Grayson check in
and the
early
sad
here.
thing,
There's
I was in
Grayson
choir
at the line.
all through
I think
junior high,
sometimes
all through
the
high school. I was in
officials
show
because
choir.
a lot of shooters
Can't sing
today
by myself,
will
bro.
look to just fall.
Oh, Sundo, them are some pipes. No joke. If you guys haven't seen Sundo's
Let's get a look at our health update brought to you by
music
Banner Health, official
YouTube
healthcare
channel, you
partner
should check
of
that out.
the
It's at the
Phoenix
bottom
Suns.
of our
They like the
Suns
fact that
Valley
this is getting
channel. You
shorter,
can scroll
but
down,
that
you can
is
click on his Studio
a lot of
Nintendo.
buckets in street
Bro
clothes.
can
He,
sing
of course,
by
back
himself,
in the valley, continuing to
you know.
rehab that strained calf. As Chris Finch is talking to Carl Lane.
Well, that normal starting 5 for the Suns.
First
with
couple free
KD,
throws are good.
Average over 90 points. And with KD out.
Goose and Allen in the
27.6
game. I need
drops it
3
down to
threes from
63
Goosen.
points.
You guys think I'm getting that? That was risky. It's just like I hate betting against him. That's my problem with Prize Picks in the first place. I always only want to pick overs. Goose in the corner. Please, Goose! No, Goose!
Off that pick and roll. Grayson Allen setting himself up.
AE, screen from Rudy. Randall, corner 3. Drills it in Oso's face. Dag nabbit.
He's shooting nearly 37% on the season. Coming off a 26-point outing in the overtime victory.
Book Oso poster
I was waiting
on
for that.
Randall.
It's been a while. Of course, we had a boom last night.
I don't know, BBL Roy.
We absolutely did. We'll share with the audience here.
You know, we don't hate his rotations the way we hated Frank's, though. I can at least say that. Randall with a little dream shake fadeaway from inside the free throw line. It's good.
260-plus points, 85 rebounds, 55 assists in their first 12 games. That's the kind of
Goose to Plum.
playmaking you're getting with Julius
Plum
Randle.
tries a backdoor pass to Goose, who had no intention of even going that direction. AE finger roll is good. Get Plumlee's giant ass out of the game. He's clearly tired. Get him out. Tyus to the paint. Alley gloop.
I sure would like to see him use the glass.
Thought it was an oop, but it was a floater. Back iron. Randall into a wide open McDaniels corner 3. No good. Plumlee board.
You know, he's got such a great floater.
A timeout's got to be on the menu right now as
and a lot of times when you use
Royce
the glass, you have a better chance of the ball going
is
in.
about to check in the game. Book for 3. Wow, he's hot. He's hot. We actually have hot Book. Wow. Wow.
And he's passed his total from the other night with 13 points.
So I guess all those fans who were in
Randall,
the panic room
wide
last
open
3 or 4
3 as
days
Plumlee goes under the screen,
step out.
and he luckily misses. Plum gets it to Book, sets him a screen. Oh, come on!
A little too big as he just
Get Plumlee's winded ass out of there. Bro needs an oxygen tank.
Edwards crashing into him.
Another assist by Book, and one of the things about getting in the lane creates openings.
Oso is so
recognizing it,
athletic,
as the
it's
defense
crazy.
collapses on Booker, he's
DC with
wide
the
open,
199
and
in
Book sees it.
playback music says butt adjustments. Hey guys,
And
I
another
see
thing
there's
you can
some other
see
people
because
here
of
in
this offense, the
playback
coaches
that
talked
need
about it before the game,
VIPs. Give
that
me a second.
Spreading the offense, getting more
And I'm gonna
open,
try to
spacing
find
it.
you one there.
And you
Yo.
can see that there are more open shots.
Edwards on a crossover, kicks it into the corner to Nas Reed. Whereas Reed was a thorn in the
We
side
got a
of the
full
Suns.
house in playback right now. These VIPs are
Just
about
talked
to
about what a
run out.
addition he has been to this lineup. Booker navigating inside, kicks it out to Oso. Oso kneel on the floor, trying to get a little teardrop, but the Stifle Tower says no.
Yeah, he will not only block shots, he will change shots.
Dante DiVincenzo out of the floor here.
Sundo's favorite white man, Dante DiVincenzo in the game. Nas to the rack, ripped.
Tied up by
And
Royce O'Neal,
and it's a
result
jump ball
ball.
between Royce and him.
Reed now in year 6, undrafted out of LSU. 6th man of the year last season. Off to another tremendous
Jump
start
ball, tipped at Anthony
here.
Edwards.
Shot clock down to 5 and a pass inside.
Oh.
Alexander Walker leaves it.
How about the defense
Wow.
by Oso?
Good defense.
Showed a little
Forced
bit and
a
backed
weird
off.
fadeaway that airballed.
He's getting
Book,
consistent
has he
looks
pull
here.
up? That's a little crazy, Book. That's a little crazy, but he got his own rebound.
Now we'll get the
Ooh, he's
switch
got
going.
Gobert gonna burn past him, gonna pull up. That was luck, but he's so hot, doesn't matter.
For number 1.
Man, it's
Got a
been
bounce in his step.
a long time since we've seen this version of Book. AE trying to answer with a 3, no good. Goose and Allen with the rebound. Timeout. Suns up 10.
16 to go in the first. Suns in front by 10, 24-14.
Whirly, who the hell is Big Ragu? Whirly says Big Ragu has been hog shit dog shit this season. Oh yeah, Damani, my bad. Let me mute up and play back. So I'm gonna mute up and play, or you can mute me and play. But I'll mute over there. You guys just help me out if you see people needing a VIP. Yeah, everybody's got one right now. We're good. Make sure this is working here. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty exciting that Devin Booker's looking this good, man. 15 points on 5 of 7. You gotta love it. What up, Code? Code says, y'all remember when Ayton would have a good game and it would dismiss all of the bad ones? LOL. Oh, you're trying to make a little comparison to your boy Book? I don't know if that's going to fly, Code. You know? I don't know if that's going to fly. What up, Dusty? A.K.A. Cousin Will. Get him, Blop Blop. Get him. Get him. I feel like I'm encouraging my little dogs to fight each other. Get him. Get him. Tell Spray Mace what's good. Well, Spray Mace is probably Iverson, so that's what we're dealing with. And Iverson is a Suns fan. He's just psychotic in the best way.
Hit that mid-range shot, just got things going. Then he comes down with a 3. Then he penetrates to the basket. He's also got
Spray May said, I ain't no yes man like you. Get him, Spray Mace. Get him.
Suns shooting at a 60% clip. They have forced Minnesota into 5 consecutive misses here. Minnesota shooting 37% from the field. Monte Morris, who split time between Detroit's and Minnesota last season, out on the floor now. Look, running off of multiple screens.
Royce to Goose. I need it, Goose. Oh, Goose gets his 3 blocked by Rudy. Out of bounds.
On the block attempt.
Boy, just what a great block by Gobert, coming from probably about 12, 14 feet back.
4-time defensive player of the year. Booker off the screen, rising up.
Appreciate you, Brights. Future. There's a miss from the Suns. We got Anthony Edwards trapped. Kicks it to Dante DiVincenzo. Picking and rolling with, ooh, what a snatch back. Thank God he missed, because that would have been a highlight. Grayson Allen bringing the ball up. Screen from Oso.
Really struggling to kind of find his way here.
Kicks to Royce. Screen from Monte.
Came here in Minnesota. They're also going to get a Detroit's #1 pick.
Kicks it down to Oso. Don't you dare shoot that far away from the rim. Nice little pocket pass to Oso. Nice pass over to Monte. Monte baseline. Floater. Very nice. Monte Morris. Former Minnesota Timberwolves. All right.
You know, he's getting some more playing time right now from Coach Bud.
You know, we said at the start of the season just how deep
Rudy
this team was.
driving, kicks into an open Nas Reed in the corner. No good. Royce tips the rebound to Monte. Anthony Edwards checking him all the way up the court. Kicking it to Book. We got Rudy versus Book. He's going to want to go to the rim because he knows this bitch has no lateral movement. Kicks it to Monte Morris for the 3. Now, why am I so excited? Because I need 7 assists from Dr. Devin Booker. Uh-oh! That's going to be a foul on Oso, probably.
We're going to get a tripping foul called here as Devin Booker.
DC in playback says Book scored his last game's points in the first quarter. Yeah, dude. Outscored himself.
The defense off that screen the first time with Nurkic in there.
What up, action?
Come up with that steal with he and Booker. And he's tried it a couple other times. One, he scored, and now he gets fouled.
Ryan Dunn checking back in.
Hey, baby, that's my song. Turn it up.
There's no mention of a minute's restriction.
I'm in the club, holla, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Is so limited with a hamstring injury.
Dante DiVincenzo, screen from... They have too many long name players, all right? We need to start shortening these up. Randall to the rack. Stopped. Backdoor. Stopped. Rebound. Alexander Walker. And put back. Monte. Getting checked by Edwards again. Screen from Oso. Uh-oh, Monte tries a pocket pass that gets stolen by AE. AE Euro passes it back, spinning. That was unbelievable from Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
We talked about Edwards and Booker.
Royce to Book. Screen from Oso. Another screen from Oso. Oh, my God. AE's playing really good defense right now. Book's got him posted up, elbow extended, just pulls and gets fouled. AE wants a review. We'll see what happens.
As Booker steps to the free throw line.
Well, Booker was asked after the game the other night, you know, he was 2 of 10, struggled with his shot. His teammates weren't making the
Main
shot,
tap,
he
go
said,
back
"Look,
and look at Grayson's stats the last, like, several games he's played. They've been getting better.
Certainly got him on the hit, but, you know, after a game, and it's frustrating because you're...
Book's free throw is good.
It's tough when your teammates aren't hitting shots, too. And
well, that's really that's what Bud said in his pregame session is, look, it's a different game. Maybe they don't win.
Second free throw also good.
Game for Book and the Suns in terms of how competitive it is. If some of those wide open shots that he set up.
Walker to Randall tries to Euro through Oso and gets like a swipe through foul while moving. That is a hell of a whistle right there.
And, you know, like I say, the panic room over Devin Booker's shooting struggle. And he said as much afterwards, like, I'm just trying to play the right way. I'm trying to continue to feed my teammates, to feed a young rookie like Ryan Dunn, to let him know I'm not going to take all the shots just because we're shorthanded.
And he was asked, why aren't you taking those shots? He said, those are my early days.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and be the hero here. And, you know, my teammates are going to be open. I'm going to find them. When I'm getting doubled and triple team, it's tough to get a shot off.
Yeah. And again, we talked about it in the broadcast on Friday. The Suns were getting, even as oppressive as that defense was.
You know, Spray Mace. Sorry, Concho. Concho said we need Bull. Because we're starting Plum Dog and Nurk to go up against their big lineup, you might actually, could see Bull at some point for the height. I don't know.
You can just wash that stuff off now, can't you, with the materials they have today?
It actually might have been on Oso, as it looks like the
Damn, whose blood are they getting off his jersey?
Cleaning the finger of Oso was clean up on aisle 9.
Oh, it's Oso's finger,
at
of
the Target
course.
Center.
Andrew Dang says, is Bull getting traded? $2 dono. Man, that's a good question. Right now, it feels like Bud has absolutely zero attachment to him. So why would he not get traded? If we traded anyone, it feels like it's going to be Bull. Worley says, why isn't this a TV game? It's not. I would think it is. I would think it should be. Monte kicks it up to Book. Pick from Plum. He gets doubled. And they're going to say he traveled. Wow. What a call. What is this? If they show it again, I'll be honest if it was a travel. I didn't see it in real time.
Head to the bench, take a seat.
Okogle's coming in for Book.
No, Wolves have cut it to 11, but, you know, 5 turnovers for the
We're
Suns
probably going to get another
quarter.
chance if we can get a rebound here, or if they make it. DiVincenzo's got Monte Morris guarding him.
DiVincenzo holding, about a 3-second differential between shot and game clock.
Edwards between the legs. Floater is good. We got 6 seconds, folks. 6 seconds on the clock. Plum Dog Pushes it up to Monte. He's got to race up the court. He's getting hella guarded. Come on, Plum. Plumlee, you.
We'll get it. We have put one of the books here in
Plumlee had,
good start.
I would say,
they lead it 30.
I'd say Plumlee had like a full second. That's to the naked eye. I thought he had a full second. He could have taken a whole nother dribbling step and probably dunked. But he decided to let a floater go up from outside the paint because he didn't know how much time there was. That's frustrating. Bright's Future said they got football and the WNBA draft next. Maybe that's why all the channels are filled up with stuff. That's true. Football's going on right now. Do the Cardinals play, you guys? What's going on with y'all's winning Cardinals? That's my question. Hold on, I'm gonna turn another light on. I'm a little bit dark in here. Vision says Cards are on their bye week. Oh, okay. Wow. Ugh. There we go. Oh, dang, you're a Chargers fan? How are they doing this season? Blop Blop said Arizona State up to 21 in the AP poll. Hey, congrats. They deserve it. I've been hearing nothing but good things. Oh, Ruben. You need to give Sundo a lot of shit during that. I wonder if we have a game next Sunday. That would be fun to be streaming during the Cardinals game and watch y'all go at Sundo.
In the game all over the world, just like Alan Duran watching the Suns game, sponsored by Valley Chevy Dealers. For your chance to be featured on the broadcast, post your photo with a hashtag CouchSideFan. Nice setup there, Alan.
Yeah, where is that?
Yeah, looks very
Yeah, Vision, I think the Bears are playing.
Very
but
cozy. Great start
you
for the
know,
Suns, leading at 31-22, though Minnesota was able
maybe
to
I'll pull it up on my iPad
frame on an 8-2 run.
Watch the
Suns'
mayhem.
lead was 15. They were paced by Devin Booker's 17.
All right, Conley bringing the ball up. Suns up 9.
Suns to start the second quarter with Monte Morris, Mason Plumlee, Grayson Allen,
Randall
Dunn,
to Dante.
Royce O'Neal.
Back to Conley at the logo. Trapped. Kicks to Randall. 6 seconds. Randall's going to have to do something. He's probably going to pull it. No, kicks it to Conley. Conley steps in for a 2. No good. Plum Dog. Rebound. Attaboy.
Another rebound. That is his 5th board already.
Goose left alone from the hash. Yummy, yummy. Thank you, Goose. That's a tough 3.
Boy, they're knocking down the threes in this first half.
That's the plan, DC. We need a Sundo statue of him sitting back in his chair, falling asleep. Monte over to Plum Dog. Back to Monte. Good steal from Monte Morris.
Allen on the drive. Keeps coming.
By the way, I had a weird dream last night. I had a lot of weird dreams. In one of them, I met Burner, and it was just as simple as being like, oh, yo, what up, Burner? I recognized him and said what up to him. He was like, yo, and that was it. But if anybody knows anything about Burner, no one knows anything about Burner, right? So it was a weird dream. Goose to the rack, fouled hard by Naz Reid. Take it easy on my white prince. God.
Half hand, half machete.
That's a nice drive right here, and he's got Reid behind him, and Reid says, not on my watch.
Yeah, Naz was like, you're not going to give me a second time. I'm just going to amputate your arm.
But honestly, those are the kind of fouls you want if you're a defensive team and you want somebody to say, okay, if they're going to get in the lane, I'm going to have a hard foul.
Goose, free throw. Good.
Reed averaging about 25 minutes per game for Chris Finch's club. Second in total points off the bench as of the games last night.
Second free throw. Good.
Allen with the pair. Suns with their biggest lead. Back to 16 now. 7-0 run to get this second quarter started after the Wolves closed the first on an 8-2 run.
DiVincenzo to Nas for like kind of a little fadeaway three. No good. Long tip goes right to Randall. He gonna drive, kick it into an open corner three from Dante. It rattles in. Damn it.
Shooting just 30% on the season. Of course, a former player for Mike Budenholzer and
Grayson gets a couple screens into the paint, stops. That's not a.
As we're gonna get a whistle and a foul called down inside.
I hate this ref, dude. That's the most bullshit foul against Allen I've ever seen. That's insanity.
He was just pivoting in there.
Bud is pissed. This ref is paid.
Like, what exactly did
that's
he do?
that's at least two fouls that I would completely question.
A lot of them is when offensive players throw that arm out on the perimeter and a guy goes flying and there's no offensive foul.
DiVincenzo trying to make it back-to-back.
Wow, DiVincenzo's warming up. He just hit a deep three on the
Number
move.
8 in three-point shooting.
Yeah, not a guy that you want to see get going. We saw how well he played.
Monte picking and rolling with Plumlee. Oh, gets it poked at. Randall comes away with it. They're pushing it up. There's going to be an alley-oop. No. Just a nice soft pass that gets laid in, and the Suns call a timeout.
They have cut right back into that.
They really do, Vision. They really do.
Minnesota run.
The turnover creates an easy basket for the Wolves.
The ultimate clean is one that satisfies a clean freak.
Anybody else hoping we get a little Sundo today? You know? Man, everybody in playback's just chilling. Everybody got their Vips. Let me text Sundo. See if we can't get a response. Said they want to know if they're getting any Sundo, any Sundo at all. We'll see if we get a response. That's true, ESPHX. I shouldn't even have texted him. Johan said good timeout. Definitely. We needed that one, man. That run hurt because we were up in a comfortable way. I think we were up 12 or 14 points. And that just got erased. You know? During this timeout break, what have y'all been watching on TV? Because I'm going to be watching Attack on Titan for the sake of Sundo. But after that, I need a show, man. I watched pretty much everything. And From is about to end. We got one more episode of From.
Then the Knicks, and then the very rare and odd 5-day break in there.
Killing Eve.
To the Lakers, that will be
Blue Lock.
Followed by the Nets.
What are y'all even talking about?
can not only unpack the bags, but you can do laundry, you can get your clothes to the dry cleaner and actually pick them up before you head back out of town.
It'll be a good break.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners, says King West.
But also, it's a tough break because
Wow,
you want to
never
get
heard of
into
these
your
shows.
chemistry, your rhythm.
Lefty laying from Goose is good.
So one nice thing when you look now.
Really, if true, then I will watch that because I really like the Doom movies. I'll give it a chance. Hopefully it's woke, though. You know? I need all the white men to be subjugated, good little Nancy boys. I need women to be in charge. That's what I want in a TV show.
Timberwolves uniform. He's got 13.
O'Neal to Nurk. Hand off to Tyus. Tyus to Royce. Thought about it. Nice find of Nurky. Nice release, but it's a little short.
And his shots are there on that three-point shot.
I haven't, Shane. I mean, I've watched some highlights and stuff, you know.
Got to stay attached to him as Jones showing.
My wife says, you need more likes, husband. Well, baby.
Oh, nice hands.
The people are a little bit more preoccupied screaming at each other in the chat than they are hitting the like.
Scrambling on defense.
You know.
Jay McDaniels will check in as Nickeil Alexander-Walker will sit down.
Yeah, hello. It's closed enough. Like, you can't see enough of the game to where you can get in trouble for it. So I just thought it was a fun little touch, you know, kind of make us feel like we're there watching it together, even though we can't really see it. Appreciate it, Matthew Berlando. Oh, okay. DiVincenzo is hot to trot right now. We have to pay special attention to him.
It appears to be over. 3 of 4 from downtown with 9 points.
And you'd like to see the Suns
Tyus pick and roll with Nurk. Tyus under the rim, whips it to Okogles. Okogles back to, okay, another Nurk three? No, he thought better of it. Tyus downhill. Wow, what a left hand. He faked the shit out of Jaden McDaniels. That is so tough. That's one of my favorite Tyus moves all season. Dante for 3. Drills it. I'm sick to me stomach. Sick.
He's officially on one. That is 12 points.
What is that, 4 threes already?
And right now, who's ever defending him cannot leave him. You can't help out.
Allen on the
Goose wanted a 3, but they stop him. Dunn. Screen from Nurk, and they're going to call a travel on Dunn. Well, I think it's time for Book, Coach. Go ahead and slide Book back out there, will you?
And Dunn kind of got caught back, helping out on the screen.
Dillingham in the game. Another open 3 for DiVincenzo, guys. Another open 3. Thank God Almighty he missed. Tyus picking and rolling with Nurk. Kicks it over to Nurk. Nurk into the paint. Oh, that is just.
Too far underneath the basket. Didn't have a shot.
Realized that it was Rudy Gobert there. As a pass to the cutter results in a foul against Jaden McDaniels as Devin Booker and Oso Ighodaro.
That was painful to watch, y'all. That took a lot out of me to watch that. Did you guys see what just happened with Nurk under the paint with Rudy?
For Jaden McDaniels, 5th-year wing out of the University of Washington. Made second team all defense in last season's play.
Little back iron brick on the free throw, though. Like that.
Save up to 80% on your prescriptions. Find discounts at buzzrx.com/Suns. First of 4 meetings between
Nurk just decided to pass it out of the post, and he had no view of anyone to give it to, so he just threw it up in the air straight to them. Disgusting.
Yeah, Devin Booker.
Book getting a screen here from Tyus. Book at the elbow. Pumping. Kicking it to Okogie in the corner. 9 seconds. 8, 7. Nice crossover Tyus. Nice midi Tyus. No good. Nas with the board. AE trying to snatch back, but... And he gets himself a technical for barking because he wanted a foul.
Didn't look like he got pushed, did it?
You read his lips there. That's a foul. See if we can see it. Yeah, Grayson did kind of grab the arm. And
then Edwards pushes
please,
off right
Book,
here,
hit this free throw.
Yeah, so
Yummy.
But not much.
And that may be very well why they didn't make the call.
So getting Ant pissed off like this.
Using his hand to gain leverage on
Good thing or a bad thing, we don't know.
Resulting in the contact,
might throw him off his game. Might make him play lights out.
4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in his 13 minutes thus far.
Vision. I'm pretty happy with Tyus offensively this season. I mean, for him, it's all about, you know, it's all about the assists, but he can score.
Reed on the drive inside.
I'd like him to get more shots, TBH.
Rob Dillingham out there, another Kentucky product.
God, he's got 5 assists already. That's crazy.
Drafted in the first round.
Haas, I didn't think we were going to win, but the way we started playing so good and hitting our shots, they got me believing this game. I actually have belief we can win this game now.
Reed at the line, 93%.
What's up, East Metro? Metro, I got a new nickname for you. Okay? You might not like it. You might, though. But it comes from our favorite wrestling promo. Okay?
I didn't hear that.
Lead under 6 to go in the first half.
Comes from that one.
See if Book can get back into that shooting rhythm.
Book got Rudy on him. Little hezzy, drives past. Beautiful Booker. This is a different Devin
the foot speed to
Booker.
Get by Gobert gives him an opportunity to get that ball off the glass.
Dillingham over to Nas for a deep 3. Leaves it short. Your new nickname, Metro, is that pissant East Metro.
Offensive foul they're going to call on Tyus Jones.
Nice little head fake with Gobert kind of freezing out there.
So that will go down as a turnover, Phoenix. That is number 10 in the turnover category. That's led to
10 turnovers for Phoenix. 5 for Minnesota.
9 points.
That's where our lead went, by the way, and by the by.
Dillingham taking a peek inside. Suns
Edwards to Dillingham. Dillingham into the corner to Nas. Back to Dilly. Dilly. Floater, no good. Nas board. Nas fouled. You guys probably heard that foul from Plumlee. He's going to the line.
And that's the thing. When you're defending Nas Reed, or even if you're not defending, you've got to know which side of the floor he is coming from.
Did I
in addition to being
hear that punk
that always finds himself
East Metro say anything about the 4 horsemen?
And when they left Reed, as you said, he's the type of player that is going to go to the basket.
Free throw good.
He's got the ball or not, and he comes up with a big rebound. And that was a foul too. It was a slap foul. That's the kind of foul is like, no, you don't want to let him get the shot off.
Tyus bringing the ball up, kicks to Book. Pick and roll with Plum, gets slapped in the face, no call. Little in and out dribble.
Now a foul will be whistled against Jaden McDaniels.
They gave us a little makeup call.
Second team
as
foul.
Jaden McDaniels fought to get through that screen a little rough.
I was just asking, how come I get slapped in the face? Nothing called. Got to play on.
Vision, of course, the refs are going to help the Chiefs stay undefeated. What are you talking about?
Extends the defense now on Jones with the pocket pass to Plumlee.
Plumlee posters Gobert.
To the boom
Wow.
What a nice setup
What
on
a
that pick and roll.
beautiful pick and roll from
Totally
Tyus.
just released and was wide open.
Dillingham, left-handed, gets in for a floater, a little too hard.
Look at a push.
They push it up to Papa Oso into the corner to Tyus. Tyus looking for Book. Book for Thrizzle. Drills it.
That's all off that defensive rebound. They push
Guys, I know this game is getting good and getting exciting, but I got something more important to talk about. Did you guys hear or watch and hear Miles's song that he dropped like 9 minutes after the Tyson fight? Metro, I was watching that Tyson cheek leak live, and I was like, what are we doing? We turned around and walked away, and Netflix goes with the camera and looked straight at his ass for like 5 seconds. I'll give you a little preview of the Miles song. It's basically F Mike Tyson, he a bitch, and F Jake Paul, he a bitch. That's basically the whole song, but it's a banger. Yeah, Vision, it was terrible, man, just terrible. So when I was watching that Tyson match, I felt like, so he's an old man, right? And it's like, oh, he you know. But when you watch him spar, he's got a lot of movement. You know, he can move around the ring quite a bit when he's sparring. He has bursts of aggression. Obviously, they're probably short-lived. But I'm an old man, right? I'm 37. I try to play in my pickup league. My body is failing me right now. I might have to miss another game. One of the things that happens to me is whenever I get like intensely into a pickup game, when it starts, you're going 100%, and there's a difference. So in a game, you're 100%. In practice or pickup, it's like 70. So I thought, Mike's he's trying to go 100%. His legs probably locked up on him. His calves probably hurt. Everything. So I was thinking his legs didn't work. Like his legs went out on him. Not necessarily his wind. But then you rewatch it and stuff, and it's like, maybe it really was just a rigged fight from the start where they both agreed they weren't gonna hit each other. And we're just gonna rob America. Just gonna rob everybody. We'll go out there. Maybe we'll touch each other one time each. Neither of us are really gonna throw anything. That shit is
2% so far.
I hate Jake Paul at this point. Absolutely hate him.
Dillingham brings it up the floor. Suns bring a double at him. Finds Reed. Across the floor.
McDaniels, little rocker step. Wow, no good on the drive. Book bringing it up. Half-court screen from Plum Dog. Another at the three-point line. Book to Kogi. Kogi! Oh, Kogi just got so lucky. I've never seen anything like that. He was trying to draw a foul, falling to the ground, throws it at the backboard, and it goes in. That's nuts. Alley-oop slapped away from Oso. Naz Reid steps in and hits a little floater, though.
He was able to knock down the runner. McDaniels trying to stretch the defense out on Booker. Booker across.
Book from the free throw line. That is so pretty. God damn, that's pretty. Hey, please hit the like button for that mid-range 2 from Book. So smooth, you could drink it.
5 straight buckets.
Dillingham out to Naz. Fake pass. Finally does pass into the corner. McDaniels. 3 rolls out and back in.
They said they knocked down 23s in the overtime win Friday night. Third time they have made 20 or more this season.
Tyus Jones picking and rolling down to Plum Dog. Over to Oso. Beautiful. Beautiful left-hand layup,
The spacing
Oso.
has been so good against this Minnesota defense, and a lot of wide open passes.
I'm going to make a T-shirt we could sell in our...
Suns turn him over again. Oso.
He didn't get fouled, ref, you stupid bitch! Oh, Okogie got away with stepping on the wrong side of the half court. Plumlee with the putback. I'll make a T-shirt that says, I'm horny for Oso. Because I am.
Will always keep his eye on inbound passes in situations like that.
Yeah, great hustle plays.
Rudy Gobert goes right over the tippy top of Oso.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Book to Plum.
Booker grabbed there by
Book.
McDaniels, buying a stripe.
After the screen, Plum gets the long rebound. Book going to take another three. A little short on that one, too.
Twice he felt the defender made contact with his shooting hand.
Edwards down to Gobert. Stupid Frenchman throws it away. Glad catch up. Grayson's doing good, man. He's doing good. He got a three blocked, missed his first three, but then hit one. Took it to the rack a couple of times and hit his free throws, hit a couple layups. He's looking good.
Randall now in his 11th year.
I'm ready for him to go back in the game. Yeah, Metro, I mean, he's literally just trolling. He's figured out a way.
Fires across to O'Neal.
He's like the Bobby Altov of boxing.
Over the waistband of Booker.
He posts stupid shit, and everyone hates his guts, so they click on it to talk shit. And he's like, well, I'm making money. Okogie is just looking amazing right now. Beautiful finger roll from Okogie and drive at that. Oso, they're doubling. AE misses. Good run out from Okogie. They push it up to Okogie. He's in the corner. He's thinking about it. He's driving. Slow it down. Gets it out to Royce. They're going to reset with 13 seconds on the shot. 10. Book trying to get free. He does. He's got Conley on him. Top of the three. They're not doubling. They're not doubling. He pulls up from the elbow and hits. Wow, what a difference not being triple teamed makes.
4. Those were all in the first quarter.
Here's Randall. Puts it on the deck.
Yeah, Brights, I mean, he's laughing, but also you got to imagine Tyson's cashed in on that. You know, I mean, he made a ton of money at 58.
That's 3 fouls,
you know.
On Oso.
Oh, yeah, TV remote. I'm so glad to be wrong about Okogie. I really thought Okogie couldn't get back to his good form. I thought that was done, but he's proven that wrong.
The purchase of a large-sized fountain drink.
Dude's been more than useful this season.
Suns 4-4-2. A tough break there for Oso. Ryan Dunn will check back in here. .6.7 on the game clock. Randall, 82% shooter from the stripe this season.
That's really surprising. Finch has not played DiVincenzo. 4 of 6. He played 4 minutes in that first quarter, only 6 in this quarter.
Tyus, guarded by Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Good for the Suns.
Screen. They get it to Book. He's got McDaniels on him. Nice pass down to Tyus. What a pass to Ryan. Please, Ryan. God damn it, Ryan. But Okogie snags it with one hand and throws her down.
On the inbound, Randall just does get it away and hits a tough runner. What a first half. Booker with 27, Randall with 18. Suns by 10 at the half here in Minnesota. 64-54. Phoenix in front. Stay tuned for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report with Tom Leander and Tom Chambers. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
For anybody that didn't see that, and allow me to explain why it's so devastating to me. You're up 13 going into half. That's a nice, juicy number to be up by. Randall throws up a prayer from about halfway between the three-point line and half-court logo. Running on one foot like Wemby effing around. And he gets so lucky that shit goes in nothing but net. Now, here's the problem. How many games have come down to almost going into overtime, barely winning? Like, a lot of our 9 games that we won were very close games at the end. So that free 3 points could come back to bite us on the ass. You know? But yeah, I never really had much respect for Jake Paul, but it's just all gone now. It's like, dude, at what point? Now, I will say this. Did you guys see that he is trying to get Conor McGregor to fight him in a MMA match? Now, that's actually somewhat ballsy, because that's actually very ballsy, because Conor has a decent ground game, and there's no way Jake Paul could develop a ground game in time. It takes years to have a ground game. So, with Jake Paul, you just shoot at his legs until you get him on the ground, beat the fuck out of him. I think Conor needs to do it. He really does. If Conor's willing to fight real fighters after that leg snap, he can go ahead and fight Jake Paul in the octagon. And I will pay to see that. Contra says Jake was a high school wrestler. Oh, shit. Ooh, and see, then that's a problem because he severely outweighs Conor. And that's why apparently I would think Jake doesn't want to wait, he doesn't want to wait limit. So yeah, that actually would be really fun to watch. I hope that happens. But I kind of don't want to see Conor fight anymore after that leg snap. I just don't trust it. Same thing with Silva. After his leg snapped, it's like, dude, please don't fight anymore. Please don't. Find another way to make money. Just don't trust a leg that gets bent backwards like that. Anybody see John Bones Jones last night? And what'd you think about that? Dude is a badass. Absolute badass. Baddest man on the planet. Sundo could beat his ass, but Sundo's a one of one, At least they have a heartwarming, adorable halftime show with these Christmas dancers. DC said Book 27 points at half. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. And somebody was saying he might get 50. He might. I'd settle for 40. Because they're going to come out and guard him different. I think having Jaden McDaniels to guard him, they figured we don't need a double. We're not going to double him because we've got the defenders to stay true on other people. But Book came out on a tear, so they're going to have to switch it up. They're going to have to guard him close. Yeah, I hope so, Quan. I need some things to happen, man. Let me pull up my parlay. See if I'm anywhere close to winning. Okay. I need 6 assists from Book. He's already at 5. I need 2 turnovers from Tyus. And that's a multiplier, right? Because he don't usually get a lot of turnovers. So I need him. I need something. That was me risky one. I need 3 threes from Goose. He's got 1. I need 2 threes from Ryan Dunn. He's got 0. I need Naz Reid to get 14 points, and he's at 5. I'm really just trying to get 4 out of 5 here. I've lost hope that I'm going to get all 5. But if Book comes out and they're doubling him, that's going to open up more shots for Dunn and Goose. And Reed can go off on us in a heartbeat, so we'll see what happens. Ruben says, I knew the shot by Randall was going in. No, you didn't, Ruben. No, you didn't. Any texts from Sundo? Nope. Time to check on my video I put out. All right. Let's see. Me and Romp put a little From video out last night. Let's see if the internet rejected us. Got some comments. That's good news. Good news. Let's go! 1.7K! What are the analytics looking like? Ooh, and it's picking up, baby. Listen, me and Romp, we're just TV YouTubers now, man. We watch a TV show, we make a YouTube video, people like it. All right, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. That's yours. And they're doing highlights here of best plays of the night last night, so we might be coming back to the game pretty soon.
Charles Bassey getting downright sassy on the dunk attempt from Daniel Gafford.
That was actually pretty funny.
Bassey with the rejection at number.
Remember me and Sundo wanted Bassey so bad, see?
And we have seen this before.
Appreciate you, Boswell.
Who have now won 5 in a row. No triple-double this time around for LeBron. But a
Morgan, our channel,
clutch.
Our channel is called The Arc, A-R-C. We've only succeeded so far with our From videos, but that's fine because that's our favorite show. So it's like we're living the dream here. We had a 26,000 view video and a 22K video last week. So we're excited. We also watched, that's another reason why I was asking you guys what you guys have been watching. Because do y'all know of any shows that me and Romp should be watching and making videos about? So Severance on Apple TV, that's really big. I just finished that. Loved it. And then I was trying to convince him to start watching The Penguin, and he refuses to. But The Penguin, apparently people are loving The Penguin. And videos are popping on that as well. Big Bad Brad said The Penguin. Thank you. Metro? Pissant Metro? Watch the first episode of From, Lil Brody, if you're man enough. See, here's what happened with From. Romp was I don't want to spoil it for you, okay? But Romp was like, you gotta watch From. And then calling me a coward for not watching it. So I was like, all right, start watching it. First episode, kind of scary, not gonna lie. There's a jump scare, pretty freaky. I did not want to keep watching, but I knew that if I said I didn't like it after the first episode, that he'd know I was a coward and that I was scared. So I fought through and kept watching. By the second episode, I was hooked. Not every episode is super duper scary, but they're all amazing. It's just the best show. Right, Morgan? It's just, it's so good. I think about it all week. Me and my wife talk about it every day. You know? Watch just one episode, Metro, and tell me if you think it's for you. Really, you should get your parents to watch it too with you. Unless they're adverse to cussing, because they be saying the F word. You guys ever notice how, like, you'll be watching TV, you'll be watching a show, and you love it, and then you watch it with your parents, and you're like, holy shit, there's a lot of cussing in this shit. Oh, hey, Dusty with a little Dusty Dono. $5 from Dusty B-Sides, a.k.a. Cousin Will. So, did you guys hear about my upcoming 1v1 basketball game against Michael J. Fox, streaming live on Peacock? I'ma be rich. Well, Dusty, only if that stream freezes every 2 seconds and no one's actually able to watch it. That would make it better. Okay, Metro wants to know what the story is about. Okay. It's not a super unique story, probably. I bet you other movies and shows have done something like this. Foundation, says Johnny. Okay, let me write that down. What's Foundation on? TV show suggestions. Foundation. All right, I wrote a note. So, Baby Boy Pissant Metro. There's a town that you could be where I'm at in Austin, driving to the grocery store or some shit, and you end up on a road, or you could be in Boston, or you could be in Seattle, you could be anywhere probably in the world, and you get lost, you get sidetracked, you see a tree that's fallen in the road. Big tree, a tree you can't move or drive around. So you turn back. And once you've seen the tree, you're in Fromville. They don't know where they're at, so the show's just called From. So you head back, you end up in this quaint little wooded town where you cannot ever leave. So you're trapped in this town, and everything's chill during the day, right? Everything's chill. It's just a nice little town, very small town. But at night, monsters come out of the woods and slash you to bits. However, they look like humans. They look like people from different eras. But then when they go to get you, they kind of like turn into their real form, which is not attractive looking. And that's just kind of like a little synopsis without ruining it. So If True Then says Silo on Apple TV. Dude, I tried to watch Silo and I wanted to like it, but I just felt like there was some bad writing in it. Maybe I'll give it another shot because I know it's a big, big show and everybody likes it, and it would be worthwhile making videos about it. Shane says you should watch Wednesday. I don't know if I could do that. The Perp House said Fallout is a great show to watch. Should get a lot of views too. Fallout is basically a perfect 10 out of 10. I watched the first season. We will definitely be making videos about it in the second season. No question. Love Fallout.
So
I don't even play the game. Never played the game. Love the show.
Leading by as many as 16 in this
Team Wolf.
61% from the field. See if they can keep it going here to close out this road
Okay.
trip before the third quarter.
I definitely got to check out
Let's send it
Foundation.
over to Amanda Pflugrad for our BMW Coach Chat.
Coach, after Devin Booker only dropped
If True Then,
12
have you
points
seen
last game, he's now turned around
on
and
Apple
had
TV,
his highest scoring first half this season with 27 points. What have you seen?
have you
from
seen
his ability
Severance?
to respond and
Because
kind
you
of
need to watch it
have
if you
that
haven't.
short-term memory?
Yeah, I don't
Just
think it's
one
really
episode.
responding. It's more of just taking what the defense is giving to him the other night.
Watch Last of Us Andor. All right, I'm going to write down Andor.
So he did what was right and moved it. Tonight, their bigs are back. He's being aggressive. And I just love how he's just taking what the defense is giving to him and attacking from there.
Never heard of that.
Mason Plumlee getting this start today. What have you seen from him, just the impact that he's had early on the defense?
A doll
His
is
activity and effort
understating
is always a
it,
constant
okay?
for us. Tonight,
Understating it. She
with a lot
might
of
be
size.
the
Him
most
coming in,
adorable
stepping
girl
up,
that's
getting
ever
us off to a
lived.
Good start's been great. We need it again in the second half.
Vince, thank you so much.
After my wife, of course.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Amanda. As we get this third quarter underway, Suns race a double team out and now at Conley. McDaniels puts it on the deck.
McDaniels draws a foul on Ryan
Foul.
Dunn.
That is just
Damn
his
it.
First, but it will put Jaden McDaniels
Ooh,
at the line.
let me get you that VIP here. Joe
Minnesota
Craw,
8 of 10
if you're
from
still
the
in here.
stripe of the first half. Suns 7 of 8.
And a different lineup when we talked early before the game about how well Josh Okogie has been playing. He started the last 2 games, and this game he's come off the bench. He's played well, but he's gone back to Dunn as that starter.
Yeah, I think the activity that you get from Royce and Josh, especially with that bench unit, is something that he can tap into. As McDaniels, a 68% free throw shooter, gets 1 of 2. Missed it both. Beg your pardon. His Suns maintain a
Jones.
10-point lead. Minnesota's never led.
And another screen foul on Plumlee, dude. They are calling this game so in favor of Minnesota, man. Sickening.
Suns now 11 turnovers.
God.
And at least 4 of those.
Can't even set a screen on these dudes without
Yeah,
it being a
Nurkic had
foul.
couple. Jones had one, Plumlee. So those offensive screens have got to get set.
Gobert trying to drive, kicks it out to McDaniels. Doubled in the corner, gets it back to Conley. They find Randall wide open, and he in and out to 3. Gobert rebound. Gobert goes right back up, no good.
And then a loose ball foul is going to be
Please
called
don't be undone.
inside. Again, we talked about
Please don't be undone.
nursing that tender ankle and still not able to quite get the lift that.
So Johnny, in Silo,
the big man.
there was this moment where she's hanging like off of a stairwell, and if she falls, she'll fall to her death. And this 100-pound woman pulls herself up and after fighting for like 10 minutes. It's like there's no way. There's just no way.
From the free throw line.
I don't know. It was
41 coming in.
super unrealistic. I mean, there was other things too that I can't remember, but I tried.
Yeah, he shooting over 80% from free throw line last year, just under 60%.
No, Fallout doesn't have Jenna Ortega. Romps girl.
Free throw shooting didn't work.
Book getting slapped in the face, looking at the ref like, hey, bro, anytime you'd like to call one on them, oh, my God, but he's going to go for 3 free throws. Can we get a flagrant as well for him landing in his area? These refs are bought and paid for, bro.
Twice in the face. Does he need to bleed in order to get the whistle?
That might not even get it for him. Well, that definitely is a foul there, but before the play, and McDaniel saying, hey, he hit me in the head.
That's because you were too close.
You know, it's such a big part of his game, too, and he's 4 of 7 from threes, but getting to the free throw line. I love to see when Booker gets to the free throw line, not just off the three-point shot when he gets fouled, but when he gets in the lane.
Yeah, I remember years ago in talking to TC, you know, he talked about the art of becoming a 20-point scorer.
Free throw for Book.
More than a
Good.
20-point scorer. But just, you know, when you get your points and how you get your points. And, you know, if you can average 4 to 5 free throws a game and you're a good free throw shooter, well, you're a quarter of the way there.
Randall, corner 3, that's way too
He is continuing to pace
open.
their attack. He's got 21. That's 3 made threes for Julius Randle, who came in shooting 37% of the season. Drive inside and a pretty finish.
I love it. Tyus Jones
Tyus
coming back
with
to
the bucket.
Minnesota. He was signing so many jerseys and autographs before he came off the court, and they love him here. He said, oh, I'm happy to be coming back.
Randle with the travel. Yeah, I talked to 2 or 3 of the
defense from Dunn causing
Minnesota
the travel.
broadcast crew, and they're all certainly envious of seeing him in Suns colors, and we are thrilled, to say the least, that the Suns acquired Tyus, and I know the coaching staff, teammates, fans all love what he has brought. And on top of that, he's just a great human being.
Tyus picking and rolling with Nurk.
Winning a championship
Nurk
after the OKC
gonna
game.
try to
3, 4, 5
post
guys
up.
that are going to
Rudy
be,
gets blocked immediately.
contributing to win
Now
a
Plum
championship.
Dog's gonna try.
Someone like Tyus Jones
Plum Dog.
El Mace tried to put Rudy into the Okie
They should
and just got
definitely show that
Rudy
highlight
and Nurk
in the game tape review and say, if I ever see this again, I'll kill both of you centers. You'll never play again because you'll be dead in the ground. Killed dead. Killed dead. Killed dead. Idiots!
Been quiet thus far, but
Conley into the corner to Randall. Jab stepping on Plum. Stepping through. Stolen by my guy Ryan Dunn, not Sundo's guy. Ryan Euro. Floater fouled by McDaniels. Shut up, Anthony Edwards. It wasn't on you, you bozo.
Nice strong move from the Suns rookie.
Yeah, really a heads-up play, a smart play, because he looked like he wanted to go in there all the way and get that dunk, but then Edwards was right in front of him, and he takes the Euro.
Ernesto and King Book, give me a second here. I'm gonna get you guys your VIPs.
Take another look at it.
Nice foul from behind by McDaniels.
That's 3 on McDaniels, by the way.
Free throw misses.
It's only his 5th and 6th free throw attempt of the season. Randall behind the stripe. In and out.
The Suns kind of throwing a little bit of a zone themselves.
Both free throws missed. That hurts.
Tyus again with a little teardrop, but that one left well short. Into the hands of Conley.
Edwards bringing it up. Guarded by Dunn.
Now, the floater is a tough shot.
It really is. And
Oh my
Dunn,
gosh, man.
Too handsy there on Anthony Edwards, and for
He's just
Ryan,
trying to
that'd be
slide
his
with him.
third personal. So Plumlee with 3.
Gosh.
Dunn with 3, and Nurkic with 3, and Oso with 3. So something to keep an eye on here for the Suns in this second half. Suns flash to double. Randall up in the air. Is still able to find Gobert, who throws it down.
Yeah, a little bit of a broken play, but heads-up play by Randall to get the ball
Suns
inside
only
Gobert.
up 8. Tyus almost got a backcourt there. That was crazy. Books doubled, kicks it to Plum, gets it right back. Here comes the double. Here comes the double. They kick it to Plum. Plum pushed by Gobert. No call, though. And Tyus.
Yeah, good ball movement, and you can see Booker
Thank you,
still drawing a
Tyus.
double team, and
What a 3.
he's finding the open player. Plumlee with the nice reverse on the weak side over to Jones.
Swing it around. McDaniels from the corner. Responds with his own
Corner
3-point.
3 for them. Wide
Minnesota
open.
10 of 24. The Suns 8 of 16. As we get a tripping foul, and that's going to be on McDaniels. That will be number 4.
So I watched the first episode per Palace of Yellow
He's
Jackets.
knocked down his second three-pointer.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I want to give it a chance.
Teams playing against the Suns, you do your,
You know, Romps just got that
you
5-year-old
there you see Jones knock it down.
attention
Good
span.
passing by the
So if the
Suns on
show isn't
rotation,
amazing
but,
in the first episode, he refuses
do
to
your
watch
scout.
the rest.
Look for players that don't shoot the ball well, and yet they shoot well against the Suns.
You're like, we're trying to make the videos together, but yeah.
Comes in 21st in 3-point shooting.
Nurkic down to, oh, good pass. Oh, Dunn loses it. It was a tough pass.
A shot right at the basket with DiVincenzo on his hip. As DiVincenzo back on the floor now, so keep an eye on him.
Edwards to Randall, alley-oop. Wow, what a nice alley-oop.
High zone, it's really spread out. That the Suns, that time, you can see that Minnesota's picking up on it, but Dunn cannot leave DiVincenzo, but Randall.
Tyus pick and roll with Nurkic.
Was able to make
Floater floater alley-oop caught and reverse layup by Nurk. That's not a joke. That actually happened.
7.7 assists. Nurk with a nice reverse. And this be in the vicinity. Edwards on the drive, nearly stolen away by Jones. Out the Randall.
Randall to the rack. Wow, what a finish. Damn.
Yeah, a little bit too easy for Randall tonight.
Book. Screened by Nurk at half court, trying to get downhill. Step back three. Unreal.
That's a tough shot, especially with the contact by
He's having to just take tougher shots now because they are doubling the shit out of him like I predicted at halftime.
Off the screen. They run the double at him.
Edwards, guarded by Book. Screen from Rudy. They get into the corner to Randall. Over to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Pump fake and Plum. Burning past him. Alley-ooping. No good, thank God. Tyus with the board. Plumlee, give it to Tyus. Gives it to Nurk. Nurk to Book. Book pump faking. Back to Nurk. Back to Book. Screening for him. He's got AE on him. No double yet. Here comes a screen. Whips it to Dunn. Dunn pump fake. They're running him off the three. Nurk for three. Not even close.
Gobert wrestles away the rebound from Mason Plumlee.
Randall corner three, left alone, hits it. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. The hottest guy on the court, you won't guard him. Get Plumlee out of the game. Get him out.
Mike Budenholzer. 6:06 to go in the third. 6-point game.
Shane says, have you seen Manifest? What year's Manifest from? Is it a little bit old? Because I think I tried to watch it because probably my favorite show of all time. Probably the best show of all time. Breaking Bad's the best show of all time. But right up there, like 1B to me, is Lost. And I heard Manifest was kind of like a Lost, kind of like a Lost-ish show. So we tried it. And then Brady, is that the one that you got me to watch? Man, those actors, they look like Temu actors, man. Straight up Temu actors. Not one of them is famous today. So how good could it be? They weren't famous before that show, and they ain't famous 20 years later. Big Bad Brad, have you seen The Boys? Yes. Let me tell you about the moment I stopped watching The Boys. First of all, the writers of The Boys are insufferable in real life. And they hate my guts, and they've let me know that. Not personally, but in general. But the moment I really stopped watching The Boys was during that courtroom scene when everyone's head starts exploding. First of all, I don't need to see that shit. Sorry. Don't need it. And what, I'm supposed to watch a show where there's someone so powerful they could just make everyone's heads explode whenever they want? That's too much power. The show should just be over at that point. If you can make everyone's head explode, the show's over. Okay? It's too much. Because it's like Thanos with his glove, with the gauntlet. If you have a reality stone and you can control reality, you don't lose. But we're just going to write it so he does lose. Nah, doesn't work like that. Well, how did she die, Brady? Why didn't she just explode their brains? Nah, dude, lazy writing. Shock value writing.
And more. We get the live sporting games season programming, sports promotion,
They took a point away, Timothy?
Sports editor, our guy Sauce, Sports Open and Tees, and Sports Excellence, the Arizona family. So a great Saturday night, and the Suns well represented. And can't think of a better group of people you get to share an award with than the crew we get to work
Tyus to Goose.
Some of them
Tyus picking and rolling with Plum. Passes it to Plum. Wow, what a left-handed layup from Plum. Now can Plumlee go guard Randall and actually stick with him?
No doubt about it.
And professionalism.
Randall drives past Book.
Got to mix it a little fun.
We almost got a steal. They can get back out to Edwards.
Work hard, play hard. Edwards.
What a dribble move in Euro. That was unbelievable from Edwards, man. That is elite.
Suns look like they had a turnover 2 different occasions, but boy, I didn't see a lot of contact there.
Yeah, it's the reach back on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But that's what he's done when the Suns have come up to kind of double up. He's been able to split that and get in the lane.
Edwards hits, free throw.
Completes a 3-point play. 4-point game.
Kick it up to Plum.
Back in that first half, that the Suns led by as many as 16. As Booker gets
Book fouled, going to the line. Edwards wants it to be on the ground.
That'll be his second foul. 4th team foul, so both teams in the Booker saying he was in the act of shooting. And you could see him with a hand on the waist. They're going to get the foul called before the shot attempt.
Goose to Plumlee. Oh my gosh. They're shoving and getting away with it. We even breathe on them. It's a foul. Doubled Book. Book fade away from deep free throw line area. No good. Out of bounds though. DiVincenzo can't wrangle it.
An extra possession here. DiVincenzo with a big second quarter.
Timothy Zesty Sundo has forsaken us tonight. Booked corner fadeaway. Damn it, it rolled out. AE. In Royce's face, no good. Long rebound from Tyus. Scoop pass to Book. Oh my gosh, Royce threw it directly to AE. He's going to get a nice dunk. And that'll put him down 2. We're getting ran out the gym in this third quarter. Here's your patented Suns third quarter collapse. Tyus to Royce, pump fake. Passes to Goose, who's heavily contested. They get it back to Royce for a little push floater. I like that, though.
Really, you get so caught up in getting the ball to Booker that if you got open looks, you've got to take them because this is a Minnesota team that's keying in on Booker.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that Bud was talking
about. Edwards, and we got either Book or Royce fighting through a screen. Definitely going to be on us, though.
The passes looked like it got knocked out of O'Neal's hand a little bit.
Good. Royce and Devin were both saying that there was a slap that should have been called a foul. Suns by 4 here as Randall trying to make it a 2-point game. He's got 26 to lead them in scoring, coming in averaging just over 20 points per game. It's his lowest points per game since 21-22 season, the year he.
Brady, I was going to watch it, but I was just. What was I watching?
It was a trade
last night instead.
Stunned a lot of people when you could.
I don't know what I did. I might have played some 2K to be honest.
Last year with Karl Anthony Towns.
And then and then I was making From video.
A combination of the money that was going to be on the books.
Gary watched it though.
Looking to kind of tweak what they can do on both ends of the floor.
And especially for Minnesota, I think, you know, Cat, who's a New Jersey guy anyways, grew up in New Jersey and kind of going back to the East Coast, but spending his whole career here.
Free throw's good for Randall.
Certainly he's had a lot of surprises, but with Gobert
Suns
here,
lead has been reduced to 2.
With
Book.
those 2 bigs, and I think the big
working on
major
Randall.
one for New York was the salary situation.
Tween. Half spin, fade. Wow, that is vintage Book. That's vintage Book. That's the Book that Sundo's been clamoring for. Randall.
Booker getting up into the face of
turning and spinning, kicking it out to Edwards.
First 3-point hit for Edwards.
3 is good. Damn it.
1-point game.
But as much as Edwards was not really shooting
Morris.
the ball,
Screen from Book.
You know he's the guy.
Kicks
that
it to
can
Royce.
really
Pump
explode.
fake. Royce to the rack. Fouled. No call, though. They get to do whatever they want, but he does finish at least.
Yeah, that defense was so spread out. Nobody in the lane to help out. O'Neal wide open for the layup.
9. I beg your pardon, 4 for O'Neal.
Edwards, jab step.
Off the bench, Edwards.
Spin move. Wow, what a move. What a move and a midi.
10 of the last 12 coming from Ant-Man. 14 now for the game. Morris tied up.
Morris
Gets it
getting ripped here. Book.
Alexander Walker.
Oh, he traveled. Book really traveled, and they didn't call him. Royce looking for Monte with 10 seconds to go. Monte to the rack. Blocked by Alexander Walker. Oh, my God, we got the ball back. Royce for fadeaway 3. Drills it. Wowee. Damn. Hit the like button for that fadeaway by Royce. Third opportunity of that drive.
Suns have won the rebounding battle. 29.
Randall pump faking, going to the rack. Stolen. Goose with the ball. Goose with the ball. Goose pump fake. Gets it to Book. Can we get Goose some threes, please?
Minnesota at arm's length away every time they close the gap.
Book got Randall guarding him. Tween step back thrizzle.
Fires for 3 with the hit.
I don't believe this. I
feel like
just
the Suns are up 20.
I haven't seen this type of shot making from Booker in the entire season. This is unreal. Almost at 40.
Thought about the 3. He'll put it on the deck on the drive and kick.
Good. Almost steal, but they save it to Randall.
From the
Corner pumping, shooting. Oso stayed right there with a hand in the face. No good. Book bringing it up.
Now Booker.
Booker to Royce. Pulls. Oh, no. AE gonna walk into a deep 3 and drill it.
17 now for the game.
Man.
Come to life in this third. 13 of the 17 coming here in the third quarter. Under a minute to go.
Morris.
4-point Suns lead.
Screen from Oso. Kicks to Oso. Hand off to Book.
Gets it into the hands of Booker.
Down to Oso. Nice find of Royce in the corner. Damn it, that looked good when it left his hand.
Yeah, I like the pass, but I also like, too, that Oso had a chance to go.
Deep 3, Chenzo. No good. Long rebound.
Karam's out after the long miss.
Monte with it. Kicks it to Book. Edwards guarding. Waves off an Oso screen. Morris comes to screen.
Directing traffic now. He wants Allen in the corner.
Nice. They find Royce in the other corner for Thrizzle. No good. God dang it. Goose with the save. Goosey boy. All right, we got 9 seconds. Slow it down, Monte. Give it to Book. 6. Pulls. Why would he pull? Why would he pull? Why would he pull from the hash with that much time to go?
Good hustle by O'Neal to ensure they couldn't advance it up the floor. A wild flurry of bucket makers.
Well, we survived the third quarter and kept our lead. It was tough. Oh, wow, that might have been an and one for Edwards. He got slapped in the face during that layup. Ay, 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 ay. Ruben, I just think that was just our bad third quarter that we have a lot, right? We tend to have bad thirds. You know? I'd say 75% of the time our third quarters suck. Yeah, Mark says Royce is very streaky. He's what is he at today? He's 1 for 4. Yikes. Yikes. That's not good. 37 for Book, and it looks like everybody else in the lineup is doing nothing. I know others have scored, but Raphael says Royce is a KD merchant. What does that even mean? Explain that to me like I'm a bozo. Poison Ivy says, where the hell was Okogie in the third? So they decided to go with Dunn. And Monte, really. And then Royce isn't really coming out of the game. Yeah, I would imagine some Okogie this fourth quarter. Says he's only good when KD's there. It's probably true. Right? Vision says Okogie seems to be a better fit over Dunn today. Yeah, he's definitely more effective today, that's for sure. He's having one of those effective games. You probably should let him play on the games where he's actually hitting shots, and he is hitting shots. Lucky shots.
And much of it done in that third quarter as Anthony Edwards scored 13 of the last 15 points for the T-Wolves. Had 4 at the half.
Oh, let's see if we can get this win, folks. So Okogie in.
With only 1. That's Devin Booker with 37. So you figure he's going to need some help here in this final 12 minutes, Andy, in order to get a much-needed road win.
Well, the bench has been
Tyus
productive as far as
kicks
scoring.
it to Oso.
9 coming from Grayson, and he made his return.
No Booker in the game, folks. Can we possibly keep the lead with no Book in the game? Alley-oop from Grayson to Oso, and they foul Oso on the way to the dunk. We need these free throws, Oso. We need them.
And Rudy Gobert in there, and Oso not
Yeah,
able to get a handle on it
WD-40,
because
where's Code right
hit him
now?
on the arm.
Because Code left the chat as soon as Book started going off.
Iguodala still getting a lot of minutes. Good playing time for the Suns.
Royce sneaks behind Gobert for the steal. Sets up Allen for the three-point look. Boom!
Allen with a 3. Thank you, Grey Goose. I need one more. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask?
By Royce. Suns back in front by 8. Nas Reed from downtown. Reed with just 5. He's 0 of 5 from beyond the arc. Allen
Goose. Another 3! Let's go! Now I need Ryan Dunn to hit 2.
So good. 15.
Wow, we're up 11.
Morgan and MC at home watching their husband and daddy knocking down a couple threes, back in it.
Me. All right. There's the vibe going on right now. Some guitar riffs. I'm going to go in here and strip every one of the VIP who's not in here. Call it a VIP strip, you know. Of course, J-Dog shows up the second I pull his VIP. Let's see here. Who else? Who else am I going to catch lacking? Suns Uruguay. Maybe it's 2 in the morning in Uruguay. Wonder if I could pin a comment. Main tap got caught lacking. Go. A lot of people showing up to play back now since this game just got interesting. Not bad dancers, you know, for Minnesota. You guys think the best politician in the world, Tim Walz, is at this game? You know? Sundo's a big Tim Walz fan, not gonna lie. It's kind of fun when Sundo's not here because I can just, you know, say anything I want about him, positive or negative.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is recognizing the offense and defense that this Minnesota Timberwolves team plays compared to what they've seen in the last few games. And they were able to get good spacing.
Well, yeah, but, you know,
establish their offense
by attachment, her VP pick.
Did you have a little Justin Timberlake on your playlist this morning? Is it during your workout?
Isn't he coming to footprint center?
He is. For a second time.
That's true, Bees. Ted Cruz is out there playing in the game right now.
7-0 run to start this fourth quarter for Phoenix. Chris Benson talked about his team's
Dante DiVincenzo hits the thrizzy. Damn.
Just a breakdown right there between the two Suns defenders. Taking a step off DiVincenzo.
Goose trying to get loose. Oso. Hand off to Tyus. Tyus to Oso. Floater. Suns back up 2. Gobert down to Nas. Nice move from Nas. He gets the and one attempt.
And see, there's a perfect example. If you're going to foul, make sure he doesn't get the shot off. You know, a little bit of a slap. And it's just a natural reaction to come back and think you're going to block the shot.
Reed, tough shooting afternoon from the field. Just
where are you, Sundo?
Three the hard way.
Why can't I find you? Tyus.
7-point game. Jones.
Pocket pass to Oso. He tried to post her. Ends up turning it over.
And Mike Budenholzer.
DiVincenzo, Vincenzo. No good. Goose with the board.
Back-to-back three-point hits.
Can we please get Ryan Dunn back in the game? I need him to stroke me twice from three. Pause. Goose. Downhill. Loses the dribble.
Alexander Walker.
Suns back to a 7-point lead. Oso gets cooked. What a layup by Alexander Walker.
14 of them for 20 points.
Ugh, Tyus almost traveled. Pick and roll. Tyus loses it. Slapped out by Conley.
Well, we saw it in the game against Oklahoma City. When you start playing physical against the Suns, they see
many men wish death upon Sundo.
You know, you're the more aggressive team on defense that you seem to get away with.
Trying to take Sundo's life away.
Checking into the game.
Oso to Royce, open-ish. Nas Reed closes out. Driving left. Whips it to Kogi. Kogi going left. Bumped and fouled by DiVincenzo, who helps him up.
Second team foul. First personal on DiVincenzo.
Sundo trying to take my life away. Is that Caitlyn Jenner in the front row?
Booker taking a quick inbound.
Book on the block.
In the low block.
Fade away. Gorgeous.
Fade, filthy.
Nice. Brights. Did he get 11 or you need 11?
Yeah, just demanding it down low on the post up.
You need two more.
Reed, who sneaks one up quickly.
Reed with the bucket. Book. Screen from Oso. Screened again from Oso. Runs right through Conley and gets a charge call. Yeah, I think that was a charge.
Yeah, he had the sidestep.
He wants
Bud looking back at the
He
bench.
wants Bud to challenge, but he's not going to do it.
That's the hard part with the NBA. How quickly that these teams can, come back.
Oh, he was moving.
Like he was.
Challenge it, Bud.
And how about the sneaky veteran move there by Oso Ighodaro, leaning down to tie his shoes. Oso for the win there. Reed wanted the three. O'Neal
Reed to DiVincenzo in the corner. Air ball. There's one rebound for Gobert.
Jones being
Book with it.
checked defensively.
Pulls the three. Wow.
For Book. 42-piece on a Sunday afternoon.
Wow. Reed pulls the three. Drills it.
Certainly not the guy you want to get going between
Damn.
DiVincenzo and makes it a three-point game.
Yeah, as slow as Minnesota came out of the gates,
Tyus.
put things together in the second half.
Yeah, that is 5
Kicks it to
scores now,
Book.
double figures for Minnesota.
Drives. Gets it poked out by Conley. Walker. Get that shit out of here. Beat by block. I mean blocked by Book. I mean beaten block Book. No.
Well, great hustle by Book.
Book's like, yo, you take him. I got back here. That's such horse shit. It's an accidental touch of the net.
Hard to see it in real time, but you could see, yeah, he kind of grabbed the net as he was going out of bounds.
Dag
So we got a
nabbit.
1-point game here.
No, it technically he grabbed the net at the same time.
A chance here for Conley to tie it up.
Ah, Boldolai, bitch. Conley misses.
Minnesota's never led in this one.
We might be winning, Asahi, but it's way too close to tell. Tyus crosses over Conley, gets inside the free throw line, and hits a running floater.
That floater finally went in for him.
Beautiful.
9 points, 11 assists for Tyus Jones, the former Timberwolf. Plumlee runs a double at DiVincenzo. Out to Conley on the drive, drops it inside now to Gobert.
Wow, Plumlee fouled Gobert hard.
That'll put Gobert at the line.
Yeah, too many free throws.
That's
in the
4
second
fouls
half.
now on Mason Plumlee.
We really do need this win, Asahi. I hope Sundo's put a word in with the Lord for us, you know?
Gobert
Lord
2 of 2
listens
today.
to Sundo.
So we get a message from our friends at Carl's Jr.
A missed free throw?
The new Ghost. Only at Carl's Jr. Big Burger. Good burger.
Royce will take a seat. Another great day from him. 2 steals, 7 points, 4 rebounds in his 21 minutes.
Please miss Gobert. Please miss Gobert.
1 of
Damn
2
it.
for Gobert.
Yeah, Coach Bed getting back to the 2 bigs with Nurk and Plumlee.
Tyus
Jones
to the rack. Floater is good. Tyus takeover. Tyus Tyus takeover.
On Devin Booker, and Tyus says, okay.
Conley
And Tyus
back to
Jones is
Nas.
such a
I
veteran
think I need
point
one more
guard,
bucket from
understanding
Nas.
that, and knows that he's going to score. And
Conley.
He's only got a one-on-one situation.
A willing
Got Tyus
shooter
all
and scorer.
over
Good
him.
on-ball defense.
Kicks it down to Gobert. Blocked by Booker.
Booker says no croissant for you.
I mean, it looked like a foul to me, if I'm being completely honest. That shit looked like a foul. I don't believe it. Let's see.
Great weak side help. Gobert looks like he's got it open.
He did not
And
block
Booker
that ball.
making sure Gobert cannot get it in.
It was a good defense. It was good defense, you know. He didn't touch. Oh, maybe he nicked the ball.
Great effort from Booker.
You gotta love that
33
defense, though.
minutes today, 42 points. We'll get some adjustments in the lineup here as Nas
Did they take Gobert out? Oh my God, Brights. They'll probably pop him back in. They'll pop him back in. Guys, we got 300 watching. Please help us out. Hit the like button. If you don't, the Suns might lose. Now, did that manipulation work on you?
23 minutes.
Hit the like if it did. Tyus bringing the ball up. Conley guarding. I feel sick to my stomach that I need Tyus to turn the ball over as Book gets a screen foul.
They're going to say he tripped the defender.
Andy said it worked on me. Well, thank you, Andy. Man, Michael, I don't even know if our screening is poor. I feel like these refs are just using those as opportunities to call fouls. Like, that's what it feels like. These feel like decent screens. Oh, yeah. Oso with the stop. Book. Crossing over, getting to the rim. Bumping. Finger rolling. Plumlee, I will stab you in the dick.
Conley coming back the other way.
Travel on Conley. Ball don't lie. What up, Sir 17?
Great defense by Oso, staying
a
on
French
the ground,
fan of the Suns. Well, then I won't say anything too negative about Rudy Gobert on behalf of you, sir.
Off and running. They can't convert there, but they get the turnover.
Book. Deep three.
Oh, Book with a brick. Suns barely holding on to this lead.
Suns 13 of 28.
And a screen foul on Randall. Okogie goes to the ground.
Getting a little chippy down here.
What up, Asia?
Just as you would suspect between these two teams.
All right, sir. Well, normally I'll call him a French super spreader. You know? Don't take that to heart, though.
See if the Suns could take advantage. 13th foul. Suns with 2.
Book. Screen from Tyus. Kick it to Tyus. Give it to Tyus. Tyus got Dante DiVincenzo guarding. Uh-oh. Oh, Book gets fouled. DiVincenzo trying to get a steal.
Now the Suns are helping their cause, so that is 14 fouls. They could get themselves into the bonus here in the next minute or two. That could be huge.
Yeah, they're really trying to set up Book there. But again, you can't get caught up in just
Kogi to Tyus.
Because you can see Minnesota now trying to double them up.
Booker, the screen setter.
Tyus to Book. Back to Tyus. Tyus to Oso, who fumbles and bumbles it.
Randall trailing on the play.
Edwards pulls. Thank God. Oh, we might need a timeout just to, like, regroup and figure something out. Oso setting a screen for Book. He waves it off. Kicks it to him at the free throw line. He's going to float it. I love you, Oso. I want to have your babies, Oso.
Great confidence to take that shot.
Is that gay to say? Does that make me gay for Oso? Yes.
Oso Ighodaro, the Suns rookie.
Randall.
Randall head down.
Left-handed. No good. Plumlee with the stop. Oh, my God. A lot of contact here. And DiVincenzo can't handle it. Out of bounds.
Yeah, good hustle by Booker, and the shot misses by Randall.
Playback went down?
End, Minnesota now trying to get the ball out of Booker's hands.
All right, I'm going to start playback back up. Sometimes it does that if I'm muted for too long.
Oso Ighodaro with the nice little push shot, his second one of the game.
The ultimate clean is one that satisfies a clean freak.
Hey, I'm not offended. I'm proud.
Meet the Shark Power Detect cordless. It detects and reacts to any floor type with 2 brush rolls.
Nice.
And devours messes in all directions for the best debris clean of any cordless vacuum.
Gross.
You guys thinking about buying this vacuum cleaner? I hope so.
Shark empties
They're our
itself
only
and
sponsor
walks away
tonight.
the mess after every clean.
I'm rarely speechless.
Shark Power Detect.
All right, we're back
designed
on
for
playback, y'all. Sorry about that. So, playbackers, what happens is if I'm not active in here and I'm muted, it'll think that we're not streaming in here anymore, and it'll just shut itself down.
Automatically responds to snoring, so no more hiding under your pillow.
And I couldn't see it because I had the YouTube stream over the top of it. I'm gonna bring YouTube over here. There we go. Now I'll be able to see it. Asahi says, hey, when do we wear our City Edition jerseys? Pretty soon. Coming up soon. If you want to know, Asahi, what the jerseys are going to be for every game, go to NBA Locker Vision. I think it's like NBALockerVision.com or something like that. But Google Locker Vision, and it'll tell you everything for the rest of the year. We're wearing them tomorrow, says Ruby Tuesday. We have a game tomorrow? We have a game Monday? Dude, they're not giving us any double rest days at all. Terrible. Oh boy. Be calm, see clearly with the $2 unhinged dono. Says this tongue helped Booker defend better.
FDIC.
I'll take it.
With the little pump fake and seeing that the
I'll take it.
wide open with the
Thank you
left
for your
hand.
tongue service.
Great dribble drive down the lane.
I love them, Asahi. I already know when we see them on the court, they're going to look better than, you know, just the pictures we've seen. And they already look amazing. I think they have potential to be our best jerseys ever. I really mean that because they're like taken from the best all-star jerseys ever. So I love them. Book, screen from Oso. Kicks to Oso. Down to Plum. Plum spin move. Back to Book. Book, that's a tough. Wow! Oh! This is amazing. This is amazing.
He has come in from the beginning when this started.
Edwards
6-0 Phoenix run as
to Randall, who finishes.
Was able to use that big physical body to get inside, and he'll get an and-one opportunity.
Yeah, Timothy, the Valley jerseys hit hard, but they have such a disgusting legacy attached to them of failure. Those are the jerseys we wore when it was like, Chris Paul hits a three and cuts the lead of Dallas to 65. So those jerseys are tainted.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Could be a pivotal call. Back after this.
How many fouls on Book is that? Please say just 4. Okay, it's 4. Whew. Wow, I really need one more assist from Book. I'm going to get cooked, ain't I? I don't think I'm winning my parlay either way. It doesn't matter. As long as we win, we're Gucci. Don't you put this on Book, Timothy. Don't you put this on Book. What are they challenging exactly? Saying it wasn't a foul? I don't know about all that. That's the challenge you want to do? BBL Roy with a $2 donor says, do you remember the time when we fell in love? That's actually what he's saying, but he's saying, do you remember the time El Valle Oubre jersey? Yep, that was rough. That was my favorite son at the time.
Phoenix will lose their timeout and their ability to...
Great challenge there, bud. Great challenge.
Kind of a double whammy there. And
you know, those orange jerseys... Andrew, the only thing I didn't like was how small the Suns logo was on it. They look like kids' jerseys to me.
Game. It's a tough one.
I wanted a
to
bigger sunburst.
Not only lose your ability to challenge, but you've lost a timeout, so they'll have 2 timeouts remaining. Minnesota has 3.
And we've talked about this in the past. What's so hard with players is that they play pickup games, and in the games, those aren't fouls. And when you get a player during the NBA game and they say, oh, no, let's review it on every play almost.
Please miss. Free throw
that's
good.
What the player wants. Well, the coaches have to be diligent in seeing what the play is. But, the hard part, by the time
Tyus, guarded by
really review it,
AE, gets it to Book. He's got McDaniels on him. Screen from Plum.
Randall has answered the bell today.
Royce pumping, getting it to Tyus. Tyus floater is good.
Come to life here in this fourth quarter. 13 points, 11 assists.
Yeah, he's just kind of let the game come to him.
McDaniels downhill, under the rim, brings it all the way back. It's a travel!
A big hop.
Oh, my God. I was going to have an aneurysm if they didn't call that.
I like the 2-foot jump stop. But what he does so well, he keeps his dribble alive, and he's so good with the left hand.
I mean, it's just plays like this from Tyus we've seen here in this fourth quarter. Just a small example of why the Suns went out and acquired his services.
Yeah, 11 assists.
Pick and roll here.
Booker with 44, his second
Book
piece of the season.
And Plum kicks it to Royce. Fake pass from Royce. Royce into the paint. Could have taken a floater. Takes it back out. We're going to look for something a little more simple. DHO to Book. Book got fouled. No call. Wow. Really, refs? Really, you bitch-ass ref? Really, you bitch-ass bitch?
3:02 to go.
Chris Finch with the timeout.
Suns by 7.
Yeah, sir. Tyus was literally the missing piece for this team. And what's better is we got Monte Morris, who's also very, very... The two of them combined for, I think they're the top 2 players in the NBA the last few years of not turning it over at the point guard position. Matt said, get Royce out. He's hurting my eyes. Yeah, I would like to see Ryan Dunn out there over Royce. It's just not Royce's game, man. It just ain't been his game. No shame in it. It happens. Dunn's a little bit better defender. Dunn's only got 3 fouls. I don't see what they're holding him out for. I want Dunn and Grayson.
How many white-knuckle rides that the Suns and their fans have been on so far this early stretch of the season as they lead at 114-107 here. So we're officially in crunch time. The Suns with 8 to lead the league. In fact, you go back to last season, the Suns didn't earn their 8th single-digit win until
that's funny vision.
December 12th.
That's good, man. Bears need to lose every game.
Games are with Kevin Durant and Bradley
They'll
Beal.
never change unless they go terrible.
You would think that it will serve them well.
I need everybody in that front office fired.
Wears on. Trying to hammer out a win.
Tyus guarding Conley.
Starting in this road trip. Edwards.
I love how Nurk just got pulled and we never saw him again after that bull jive pass he pulled. Randall, oh my God, Royce, are you okay? How's that not offensive, man? If the Suns did that to them, that's an offensive foul every time.
Where he is 7 of 7 today.
That is bullshit. Watch this. Watch Randall flail his arms. Hit him right in the face with his elbow.
Royce caught a stray in the mouth there. Randall, 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA.
Brick! Ball don't lie, Randall.
Yeah, started out in Los Angeles with the Lakers. I think that was a big surprise when he got traded to New Orleans.
Second free throw coming up. Good.
6-point game.
Tyus to Book.
Booker with McDaniels.
Screen from
on him
Plum-a-lum-a-lum.
McDaniels playing with 4 personal fouls.
Kicks to Goose, into the corner to Tyus. Tyus baseline, over to Plum Dog.
Challenged by Gobert, and they're going to get Plumlee.
And that's an offensive foul on Plumlee, trying to clear out with his left arm so he could shoot.
Just as he trolls the lane in there, and you're going up against those long arms, 7-footer, as you said, 4 times.
Yeah, me too, old school.
Defensive player of the year.
Same
Led in
thing.
block shots, has led the league in
Finally, I stayed away from Nurk.
Booker.
And Book with the
Like
kickball.
they're going to say a kick in addition to getting his hands on that. Yeah, Gobert with 4 blocks today. Came in with 18 on the season.
Edwards out to Randall.
O'Neal closing out.
Oh, thank God it rimmed out. Uh-oh. Edwards.
Edwards reloads.
That'll drop. Damn it.
A killer. A 3-point game. And they're going to get Grayson Allen for an offensive foul. He was trying to shake free
Every
from Conley.
opportunity to call a foul on the Suns has been taken by these
That's been a
gall
tough game
dang
for the
refs.
offensive fouls for the Suns.
I'll be honest, if they show it,
Yeah, that will go down as their 20th turnover. No challenges left.
And 25
What up,
personal
P-Dog?
fouls to 13.
Edwards got Royce on him. I'd love it if this was done. Nice defense, though, from Royce. McDaniels stepping through and banging out on Plumlee! Oh! Can we get Plumlee out of the game, please? Tyus. Kicks it to Book. Back to Tyus. Tyus into the corner to Grey Goose. Grey Goose. Step back 3 for Goose. Oh!
See, the Suns have been running that play almost
That was bad. This is bad.
7 times for the
This is
Suns.
bad.
For Booker, there you're going to see the slam by McDaniels, and Plumlee can't get out there.
This is
quick enough.
bad.
So everybody's kind of standing around, and that shot by Grayson Allen wasn't, you could tell, wasn't as comfortable.
Oh.
Here's Edwards.
Edwards
And
looking to take the lead. He's got Royce on him.
Passing the ball
Hezzy. Drive. Pull up off the backboard. It's good. There they go. They got the lead. First lead of the game.
Well, he's got 18 in the second half.
Booker picking and rolling. Trying to drive. Doubled and tripled. Goes baseline. Hit by... Oh, Goose from the corner 3. Thank you, Goosey. Thank you, Goosey gumdrops. Edwards crossing up Royce, getting to the rack, blocked, but drew somebody. For the love of God, put Okogie and Ryan Dunn in.
So that's number 6 on Mason.
Plumlee's done. Please say it's not Nurk. Please say it's not Nurk.
Now Coach Bud going with the rookie in the game, and Nurk is
Oso, love it.
had a heater on his back.
Yeah, grabbing the arm there by Mace.
Just missed one, bro. Damn it.
Edwards. This is his second free throw attempt of the day.
Fellas and ladies, we got 385 watching. Welcome in. We love all of you. You're all our special baby boys and girls. We ask you to hit that like if you haven't.
More free throws. It'll be 11 now.
Grow this stream.
From Edwards.
Have a blowout stream at the end. Both free throws good. 117 all. Oh, man. So, you guys, are any of you old enough to remember right before halftime when I got upset right at halftime because Randall hit a lucky one-legged runner from half court that Satan decided to allow to go in. Remember that? And you guys are like, it's all good, baby. We's up 10 points. I said it could have been and should have been 13. That's why I was so mad and scared, because it's like, oh, shit. That's the type of play that pays off at the end of the game. We should be up 3, looking to make it up 5 right now. It wasn't half court, but it was very close to the logo, Ruben. Don't correct me, Ruben. Don't you correct me. In fact,
I didn't hear that.
All right.
Yeah, Booker hasn't shot a free throw in this the fourth quarter.
10-3 Minnesota run to get themselves back into it after they were trailing 114 to 107. O'Neal will trigger the inbound.
Royce gets it into Tyus. Screen from Okog. Please don't call a foul on that screen. Jesus. Book
Jones dribbling away from the double team.
Gets it from Tyus. 13 seconds. Oh, that's a kick. Whew, that'll give us 2 more seconds here. I think we need to go for a 2-for-1. I really do.
34.5 remaining on Nurkic is going to check in. Let's see who will sub in for. And it will be Josh. Again, one more foul.
Kogi out of the game.
Can shoot free throws.
O'Neal inbounding.
Fans on their feet here at the Target Center.
Gets it to Book. Open deep 3. God damn, man. Oh my God, long rebound. Get it, Book! Yeah. Oh shit. Now we're not getting the 2-for-1. Book over to Tyus. Rocker step. Leaves. Walker in the dust. Gets his own rebound. Throws it. No. Get it. Long rebound. Ah! Booker with the ball. Foul him. You're gonna have to foul him, bitch. There's 11 seconds, bitch. Oh no. He's gonna get a last shot. Oh shit. Book versus Ant. Oh shit. Floater. Not even close.
Shot clock violation. Timeout, Minnesota.
2.7 seconds for Anthony Edwards to kick us while we're down. Anthony Edwards has a chance to bury us.
2 different offensive rebounds, Annie.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it in this game, and Booker trying to draw a foul. He gets the pass out to Jones.
Can't believe Tyus missed that floater, man.
Nurkic and Jones keeping it alive. And then it's one-on-one right here.
I'm pretty sick to my stomach, I'm not going to lie.
When Booker's had to go one-on-one late, that was a tough shot. He couldn't get the angle on it, and they called the timeout before a jump ball or a foul.
All right, guys, I apologize. I'm not looking at the chat right now.
Well, it was the Edwards shot late that delivered the heroics Friday night in their overtime win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and De'Aaron Fox had 60 in that game.
That win prevented a 4-game slide. They won it 130 to 126. Edwards going for 36.
Oh, man. 117 all.
He's got
2.7 seconds, plenty of time. You know it's going to Ant. They're talking. Please don't make this shit. Please don't make this shit. They get it to Randall at the top of the key. That's an offensive foul! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
The defender, Josh Okogie, and hits the game winner. as clear as day. Hit him with a forearm that sent Okogie sliding across the floor.
Well, this is the rule I was talking about earlier. I think the NBA really has to check. The offensive player does this so much, and guys go flying, and there's no...
I am so mad right now.
Beats the shot clock, but, you know, I think the NBA
This...
has got to really revisit this particular call that the referees let go.
Well, it's a situation there. If you're going to review whether the shot got away, like other challenge situations, you should be able to determine that a foul call was missed. But this one goes down in an official gut punch for the Suns, who led nearly wire to wire. But Julius Randle, with a game-winning three-point shot, he made 5 today, finishes with 35. It wastes.
I hope the entire city of Minnesota gets hit with a nuclear bomb. As soon as the Suns leave Minnesota, I hope Vladimir Putin drops a nuke on Minnesota. And if you're a Minnesota fan who watched that final play and said, "Oh, that's fair," I hope you die. Gruesomely. Gruesomely. I've never seen something in the NBA that was that WWF. The entire game, these referees did as much as they could to help Minnesota, and that did not change on the final play. That was so a full extension of the arm, not a chicken wing. Okay? That was a fully extended chicken wing. That was a fucking stiff arm. And the refs are like, nah. We ain't calling that. We got paid. We've been putting Minnesota in a situation all game where they could get this win. We're not gonna do anything to stop that now. Offensive foul after offensive foul on simple screens. I'm willing to say some of them were offensive fouls. Maybe. Not all of them. It was just constant all fucking game. That shit was as rigged as a referee. You know what Phil Donaghy said? He said, I can control 4 points. I can keep a game within 4 points. What'd we lose by? 3? Is that 3? Is 120 minus 117 3? That was a perfect example of the referees cheating for God knows what, other than their own pockets, more than likely. All game. All fucking game. Oh, you breathed? You breathed? Foul! Be calm, see clearly with a 2-month message. I'm sure it's unhinged. Yeah, I'm done for the time being. I'll be back to watching this shit when this shit stops. To be honest, I'm done. I'm not watching basketball. Sorry, guys. I'm done. Blatant missed call. It's not even a missed call, be calm. It's an ignored call. It was, we're actively helping Minnesota the entire game, and now they've got an opportunity. I think he could have gotten away with punching him in the fucking lips and drawing blood before he took the shot. Those refs weren't going to call it. Those refs did everything they could. They broke their backs for Minnesota. They deserve the ball as a trophy. Send it home with the refs. I hope that nuclear bomb that hits Minnesota tonight, dropped by Vladimir Putin, I hope the fallout lasts for 1,000 years and stays contained to Minnesota. That's what they deserve after that shit. The NBA deserves... I wish I could beat the shit out of Adam Silver right now. That's what I really want. I want to fight that zesty, androgynous alien to the death. And if he kills me, he kills me. But that ain't going to happen because I'll beat the fucking brakes off of him right now. I'll fight Randall and get my ass whooped by him. I need blood. I need an apology. I need the league to come out after this game and say, you know what? The league decided that was a missed call. And then I want all of their heads on a fucking pike. That shit is disgusting. You ever watch a wrestling match where the guy pulls out a chair and the ref turns around and he's looking at something and the little kids are like, ref, he's got a chair, bang, hits him, throws the chair out. Ref turns around, I see nothing. That's what we just watched. A fucking WWF refereeing situation. And they think we're too stupid to call it out. Fuck that. I mean, Spurs fan Gary says a lot of shit on the, one of the things he's always saying is the NBA is no different than wrestling. This shit is rigged. They rig it a certain way, one way or the other. The referees are obvious. They don't even try. And it's like, I just don't want to believe it because I love the NBA. I need the NBA to not be rigged. But it is. It is. They controlled this game. The entire game, the referees were assisting Minnesota. Why? Why does it fucking matter? It's a regular season game. Why were you doing this so obviously? You didn't even try to hide it. And then if I could blame the Suns on one thing, I would blame the Suns. I would blame Bud for challenging that stupid ass fucking challenge against the foul on Randall. Shit, what are you doing? There were plays earlier in the game you could have called, but you shied away from it. That's the one you want to blow your load on? Like, how nice would it have been to at least get a challenge of that last play and put those refs in a position where they have to answer for their crime, where they have to double down and look you in the fucking face and say, I'm still calling it a foul, even though you just watched it and I just watched it and everyone else knows, we're still gonna lie to you. Sorry. Even that would have been better than to have no look taken at it. Why? Just why? Why did the refs have to do that today? Why? The only thing that makes sense is that these referees, a certain number of them at least, bet money on this game because they kept it as close as possible. And at the end of the game, ignored the most blatant fucking push-off since Michael Jordan pushed off in the finals. I want to murder people right now. I want to go to jail for the rest of my life for murder. I want to murder the refs barehanded. I want to choke the life out of them. And I want their kids watching me choke the life out of them. And they can point to me all they fucking want in the courtroom. I don't care. Your dad's dead, bitch. That's what I'd say as they haul me away wearing a Hannibal Lecter mask. And they got me wheeled around on a fucking trolley. It's... I want to drink the blood of these referees. I want to consume their body meat. I want to devour their souls in front of their children. And their wives. Their wives are all, oh, please have mercy. No, bitch. No. And I might be hungry for more blood, so I'd leave the room if I were you. Thank you, Turtle. He says that's reasonable. I don't think that's unreasonable. Do you guys think that's unreasonable? To drink the blood of these refs? They do not deserve that? I want to tie these referees to a bed. Hang on, it's not going that direction. I want to put a block between their ankles like that movie Misery and then hit the other side of their ankle with a fucking sledgehammer, simultaneously breaking both of their ankles. And then I want to feed them disgusting porridge for a year, just keeping them alive long enough to subsist in their own bed filled with their own shit. Is that unreasonable? I don't think it is. I really don't. Let's take a look at the stats. See, this is what happens when you don't have a God-fearing man like Sundo here. Sundo would have put a stop to this rant a long time ago. And believe me, I don't even want to be doing this post game. I'm so heated right now. We needed that win. Am I wrong? We needed that win. We earned that fucking win. And that win was stripped away from us by the referees. That's the worst part. If this was just a loss and we were like, we hadn't lost our last 3 games and we didn't look so fucking pathetic our last 3 games and this shit happened, it's like, okay, well, you know, I'd still be mad. I'd still be a little bit mad. You know? But this is the point where I want to sit these referees down, tied to a chair, rip the chair out from the bottom, and whip their nuts with a cat and 9 tails. Then I want to pry their mouths open and pour boiling hot lava down their throats. Is that unreasonable? You guys are acting like that's unreasonable. Let's listen to Bud. I want to hear what Bud better be angry.
Make them. So, you know, our guys competed. There's a lot of good stuff tonight.
Speaking of guys competing, Book came out 44 points. How did you see him kind of take what the defense gave him?
Yeah, no, Book was great. You know, he had a good mindset yesterday in the gym. You know, I think he came out, put us on his back, gave us a chance. You know, he was phenomenal. So, you know, a lot of credit to Book today.
Coach, when you look at you talked pregame about off the ball, and it looked like that's what it was in that first quarter. Devin moving off the ball, off screens, off ball screens. How big did you feel like that was, got him going?
Yeah, I feel like he did a little bit of everything, you know. So I think, you know, getting him in some off-ball stuff, get him moving away from it, getting him on the catch, you know, going downhill can be good. He's good in the pick and roll. He's quarterbacking for us. He's creating lots of offense for us. You know, so, you know, he's got to continue to do that.
Coach, when you look at even before those last few possessions, you talked about just a couple possessions before that where, you know, just weren't able to get shots to go. Did you like the looks maybe in the last 5 minutes of the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it all gets kind of sped up. So to
Right.
think about all the possessions, you know, there's a big offensive foul call on Grayson that, you know, it's just the consistency from one end to the other, you know. So a couple possessions. But overall, I thought, you know, generally we got some good looks. You know, there's some times I think where we got to play with the pass, where we might collapse the defense and find guys. And but, you know, we weren't able to make enough of them down the stretch.
What made you go big starting the game with Plumlee and Nurkic?
Yeah, just, you know, a chance to maybe up our defense, you know, up our physicality, you know, scramble around, still take care of the boards. I thought, you know, tough night for foul trouble a little bit for our bigs, but, you know, when Nurk was in, you know, him, Mason working together, Oso, Mason, Nurk, you know, those 3 guys kind of rotating and playing a lot around. We haven't done that a lot, so it was, you know, good to see them do that.
Speaking of offensive fouls, the screens, I don't know what is going on with that, but they seem to be called far more than what I can recall. What are you seeing with the screens being called for offensive fouls?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's frustrating. I don't, again, the consistency, their hands and their physicality guarding the ball, stands out. And then, you got to be able to screen them. We got to work on probably both, creating some separation, creating opportunities to set good screens, and just learn and grow as the season goes.
Last thing I had was on the last play, Josh, you guys made all the switches, and then he's guarding Julius. Maybe just take me through what you saw on that last play with Okogie.
Yeah, a lot of good coverage, good switches. Credit to Randall, he made a tough shot. That's a push off earlier in the game. It's not called a push off late, so. That can be frustrating. Consistency from the start of the game to the end of the game, it's got to be the same. But, Josh and the group executed, and Randall hit a tough shot. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.
Wow. Not one mention of ref torture. Interesting. Interesting there, bud. Can't say I agree. Just talking about anything but that Rob job just feels weird. Right? Talking about the performance, it's like everything leads back. It's like, oh, we did this great, but we got fucked. Oh, look at Devin Booker. Too bad they called a screen foul offensively every other screen we set. It got to the point where you're like terrified for us to even set screens because you know what they're going to call. It's nice that Devin Booker had this type of game, mainly because he was the best version of Booker. I feel like that's the Booker that, puts up like 60 versus the Pelicans. And we haven't seen so like that's Booker on like a 10 out of 10 or like a 9.8 out of 10. We haven't even seen Booker hit an 8 yet this season, I don't feel like. Maybe once. Maybe that other 40 burger game he was at an 8. So that was great. Tyus was awesome, 6 for 12. He really helped out. Grayson Allen, 4 for 7 from 3. I know somebody was in here asking for Grayson to get traded, but it's like, dude, go back and look at his stats. He's been really hitting his threes lately. It's not been a problem for him anymore. Oso had a good game, 11 points for Oso. Nurkic is just I'm hoping that this Nurkic ankle injury or whatever the injury is, I'm hoping that's what's making him play like utter dog shit. Because he's playing like utter dog shit. Appreciate the 7 rebounds, but he had to be taken out of the game and never went back in until the very, very end because of foul out situation. Yeah, Mona Royce was terrible. Oh man. And it like what I'm saying about Minnesota fans is like, all I ask of a Minnesota fan is this. If you had what happened at the end of the game happen to you, if you can't admit you would think it was a foul, you're not honest and I can't have a conversation with you. Now, if you can say, yeah, that was a full extension of the arm, very good chance it was a foul. You don't even have to say it was a foul. I can respect you. Outside of that, you're just not being, see, Curry fan, not honest. You're just not an honest person. And that's fine. You don't have to be honest. But I can't respect you. And I don't think anyone respects you for not being honest. But, it is what it is. I I guess the silver lining of this game is this team seems to have figured out how to play. Finally, they're starting to figure out how to play without Kevin Durant. So what I'm hoping for is that... Sorry, I just got a vision of me stabbing Julius Randle in the throat, and I got hard. I'm imagining if the Suns can keep this up, we could be unstoppable when KD and Beal come back. Everybody is playing better now for the most part. Okogie's better now. Oso's better now. Grayson's got his shot back now. Royce plays better with KD than without KD. Booker seems to have figured out what's going on with him. He even was scoring through double teams. Tyus is looking good. It was really Durant just carrying us to those close wins. I think he's going to have a lot more help now. You know? You don't even want to know, Katie. Trust me. You don't want to know. But I'm going to take a look at the schedule here, right? Pull up this Suns schedule because we're not far away from Kevin Durant's potential return. Okay? Orlando, that's got to be a win. You have to beat, and Orlando's not a slouch, but you have to beat them. You have to beat them. You can't keep losing. You cannot lose 4 in a row because you don't have KD and Beal. Hopefully Beal will be back. New York, that's an L. New York is going to cook us. Let's be honest. They have way too much firepower. They're going to probably cook us. Now, if you win that game, that would be just as impressive, honestly, way more impressive than this Minnesota win. You know, this Minnesota would have been win, should have been win. Should have been overtime, I should say. Not should have been. Should have been overtime. Lakers. That's the game that Sundo and I have identified as more than likely the one where he comes back. It'll have been a full 2 weeks. He's not going to want to miss the Laker game if he can help it. Primetime game on TNT, you know. That's the game. That's the game we're circling. So can we get one win out of the next 2? That's really all I'm asking for. And then who knows what KD's going to be like when he comes back. He could be a little rusty. Sometimes he is. If he comes back, what if they say, yeah, he's not ready and we're not going to risk it? That's going to suck because then you've got Brooklyn, which we can win, but then you've got Golden State. Then you've got the Spurs, who we need to do everything we can against, apparently, because they have our number, at least last year. And they're better than they were last year, at least Wemby is. New Orleans could be a win. Miami, that was tough. We've got a winnable schedule when they come back, man, but we need them back. We need them back yesterday. Yeah, Diaguino, he had 2 really good games, but, you know, we just can't keep losing. What are we, 9-5 now? Ah, dude, I had like the worst headache already, and this stress just sent it to an 11 migraine. Matt says, just don't have a game where the refs decide the game at clock. I mean, I just want this game to be over, bro. This game is done. This game is done to me. I mean, and the way Randall was so smug. Like, he looks at everybody like, yeah, y'all see that shit? I'm a fucking badass. I fucking hit a game fucking winner. Like, how void of fucking brain cells are you? Like, that's some Jake Paul shit. He went out there and pulled a fucking Jake Paul. Yeah, man. I just beat Mike Tyson. Did you? Did you? Nah, Turtles, for real. I can never like Randall after that. I could like no humility. I would have liked it if Randall could have just given us a smirk. Like, look at the camera and smirk. Give a look like this where you're like, I'll take it. That I would have the utmost respect for him if he in any way acknowledged that he shoved Okogie from the top of the key to Timbuktu and got away with it. But no, he's proud of himself. He thinks that was a good shove. See, there's a difference between shoving someone to the ground and shoving someone to the ground and getting away with it. Getting away with it, you should be proud of yourself. You should hit your chest a little bit and tell everyone that King Kong's got nothing on you. Sickening. Chris 2 said the Knicks are 6-6. We can't win that. We can. It's just like we always have such a problem guarding Jalen Brunson. They've got Bridges. They've got Cat. They've got OG Anunoby. Like, they have a great team. They're 6-6. This was a 7-6 Wolves, and we lost. So it's like, now, if this Phoenix Suns team comes out the same way they did today in the next two games, which I don't know if they can do tomorrow versus Orlando on a back-to-back, but if they do, yeah, we could win these two games before LA. But we just need to limp into this Lakers game and get there with at least one of the wins in between. Be 10-5. How nice would it be to be 10-5 going to New York? And maybe you go 10-6. Or you lose to Orlando and you beat New York. Alan, yeah, we should have won this game. I feel like no matter what, whenever we'd go on our leads, the refs would start calling bogus fouls, getting us in foul trouble, stopping our offensive momentum, and giving them more opportunities to score. They did that shit blatantly all game. I don't think the Suns have been called for as many screen fouls all season through 13 games. I think they got more called against them in this one game. And it's disgusting. If you want to act like you don't see that, you're a child and you don't deserve having a conversation with adults. Ruben says we lose to Orlando and I'll crash out. Main Tap is saying the Knicks don't have any bench. Okay. Mr. Nashy wants to stop watching this fake league. Honestly, like, that's how I feel. That's how bad that cheat job was. I like don't even want to. It just lends credence to Gary's argument that the NBA's rigged. That was really hard to ignore, that rigging. Main Tap says we shouldn't have lost all these games. Yeah, we could have won some of these games. We could have beat Sacramento. Probably would have gotten ran through on Oklahoma City. But I'm talking without our starters. We still could have beat Sacramento. The problem there, Devin Booker didn't know how to play basketball until today. So now going forward, if he can keep that up, I think we could be fine. Nighthawk Forks Up says, can we please get Nurk off this team? He's more of a liability than a help. You guys know I've been defending Nurk all season. And unfortunately, I have to continue with kind of supporting him. He's injured again. And all season, he's basically been injured. There was like a 4-game window where he wasn't injured. Then he got injured again. He keeps trying to tough it out. Honestly, they need to just sit him and play Plumlee and Oso. Sit him until he's healthy. And then when he comes back from being healthy, you still might need him to have 2 or 3 games under his belt before he starts playing well. And those games need to be against smaller guards than him. I stayed the hell away from him in my parlay today because I knew he was going up against Gobert. Ain't no way he's doing shit against Gobert. Same thing for AD. We run him out there. We might as well just sit him through the Los Angeles game, healthy or not. Main Tap says, well, on a good note, Oso looked good, great. Yeah, Oso is awesome. And that's why I think you can afford to sit Nurk now that Oso is proven that he can do this for us. Sit him until he's healthy. That's all I ask. Get him right. And we'll see what happens. Good news, though, again, 9-5. If we can get to 10-5, God, that'd be awesome. It's still a really good place to start. Remember last year we were at like 500. So we're still doing a lot better. We just need to last until KD gets back. And it's not just like KD going to come back and score all the points and save us and carry us. He'll do some of that. But he will open things up so that this Devin Booker can be more consistently like this. And when Brad comes back, it'll help Devin Booker. And the three of them help each other so much. And they help Nurk. And they help Royce. All the shooters start getting open threes again instead of having to take contested ones. I also want to shout out Okogie because Okogie played a hell of a game. He really did. Let's go back to these stats here real quick. Okogie, 3 for 4, 6 points, a steal, a couple rebounds, no turnovers. He should have got way more minutes. And I feel like Ryan Dunn should have got way more minutes than 18. But he decided to go with everyone else. Royce really should have been pulled for either Dunn or Okogie. But no. We'll take a -10 from Royce instead. A +8 for Oso. The best of anyone on the roster that played today. So, I don't know, guys. I need to stop thinking about this game because this game is going to haunt me. We're going to be talking about this game the whole season. We might remember this next season because I have never seen. And you know what? ESPN, you just made the list. Okay? They've got a video called Julius Randle Drops Defender to Hit Winning Buzzer Beater for Wolves. I'll kill all of you. We'll see you guys next game. Suns lose! Suns lose! I'm a Minnesota fan, though. And I think that shit was clean. I ain't intellectually honest because I ain't got a high enough IQ to be honest. And I think it's cool to act like that wasn't a foul. Oh, you guys are just mad that you lost and the refs didn't help us at all. I'm gonna go chug some paint real quick. Is that chill?